Okay, Jackie, I'm there. Let me pull this up. I need my whatchamacallit, my channel on YouTube. Here's my StreamYard link. Can you give me my YouTube link? Can you give me my YouTube link, Jackie? Over in chat. I mean in private message. Oh, good. I notified myself. Hey, DJ. All right, cool. I've got that up. Welcome, welcome. Hey, I'm bringing you up.
Hey, Dad.
Hey, hon, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Jackie, yes, I got the hold on. I got the notification actually. I activated my own notification to notify me when I was live. So I'm that way, just in case. I didn't realize that it would do it. Hey, Noah, welcome, hon.
Oh.
Here comes Jackie. Let me fix this real quick.
Hey, Jackie.
Noah, meet DJ. DJ, meet Noah.
Hey, Noah.
He's one of my best buds here in YouTube world. Okay, who's got is it me? No. Is that you, Jackie? I'm getting a feedback. Okay, there it is. It's gone. Okay. You look great, Jackie. So how's your daughter, Noah? And DJ, what did you eat for dinner? What sandwich?
I have a barbecue sandwich.
Oh, cool.
So, yeah, barbecue coleslaw. And I also have macaroni. So,
Nice.
yeah, yeah,
That's a good one.
yep,
I'm glad, Noah. I always like when my friends come and hang out with me. It's showing one watching, two watching, but I got three up here.
yep.
I'm not a big macaroni salad person, but I am a macaroni and cheese if I can find the right mac and cheese. I have not found one I liked yet.
Yeah, I'm alright on that one salad, but mac and cheese is really what I like.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, my ear itches. Excuse me. What does it mean when your ear itches? Am I gonna get something?
I don't know.
You know how it is. Your nose itches. You're itching for a fight. Your hand itches. You're supposed to come into some money. So yeah, Jackie says the same thing.
To believe it or not, I never heard of that. So,
So I got a new thing.
yeah.
Oh no, that's when you're back. You get a shiver in your back. Somebody's walking across your grave. Gotcha.
Uh,
My ear itches means that my ear is just itching. Okay, I got it now. I'm like,
yeah.
what I hate is that your nose, your ears, and your throat are all combined. So when I'm itching my ear, it's like it's itching down here.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like, ah,
Yep. Your ears itch, and then it goes down to your throat, and then everything drains down into your stomach.
Yeah.
Then you feel all crappy.
I'm like, but
Yeah.
I feel fine. So why am I what's going on? It could be also I've gone deaf a few times, so that's why I'm a loud talker. So I
Yeah.
get wax buildup in my ears, and I talk really really loud.
Yep.
But it's also because my dad was also partially deaf in one ear from Vietnam, so we always had to talk loud with him.
Hmm.
Um, and I'm a Spaniard. We're loud talkers anyway.
Yeah.
Italians talk with their hands.
Spa- I do too, and I'm not
Yeah.
Italian.
I said Italians talk with their hands.
I just got my new
Yeah.
update on my DNA.
No, why?
I did the new the DNA. What is it? Ancestry. And so
Mhm.
I can Noah. Look, I got my earphones right through my. I made a part, and I made a part,
Yeah.
so I can hear just fine.
Yeah.
What is it? Yeah, my German side went up 9 points. So instead of being 22% German, I'm 31% German, and 42% Spaniard. So, no, that was a shock to see. I went up 9 points on that. But then my mom is German, so
Ancestry always changes that.
yeah, they're always updating because it also depends on who comes in from your family. So then
Right.
it updates with that. And I haven't checked it out because I haven't figured out how to link my tree correctly, and I don't know my grandparents' names. I don't know where my mom was born. I just know that she is German. That's all I know. So I don't know my mom's family history because I wasn't raised with them. After 4 years old, 5 years old.
Well, through Ancestry, if you have the Ancestry.com, you can use their search engine, and you can, if you have the names or birthplaces, you can type your name and get your birth certificate, and then you trace the names back.
Well, I have the birth certificate for me. I have a copy of it, but that doesn't give me squat about my grandparents because if they're not in the system, it's not going to show up. You know what I mean?
Mm.
I don't know if anybody on my mom's side of the family did it. So, and
But
then
with
I don't.
yeah,
Go
with
ahead.
Ancestry, you can search and find any documentation on several different databases. They don't have to be in the Ancestry.com database.
But that also costs money though. So
No, you get it free for so often with your, with your own Ancestry.
yeah, because I don't pay for anything. I'm on it. I'm in the free part. So there's a lot of people don't understand on that program. I just know that this is my gene pool. This is what I am. I'm
Yeah.
Scottish, Irish, Scottish, Irish, German, um, family, Spain, what is it? It was there's another part of Spain, a different variety. I'm 8% of um, Irish, Scottish, Norway, mostly like European
Right.
in that zone. But it's so wild. Hey Nancy, welcome! Yay, the party can start. Nancy's here. Woo woo!
Yeah.
That's awesome. Thank you for coming.
Nancy, the link is posted at the top of YouTube if you want to come in and join us.
And you don't have to if you don't want to. It's cool too. But I am gonna get my walker and go to the refrigerator. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab my one beer for the night. That's awesome. Oh, hold on. I'm getting my walker here. Oop, oop.
Don't fall, Des. Please
Oh
don't
no.
fall.
Well, I've got my headphones on, so you guys will hear me if I fall, and then you can laugh.
No.
No, I'm
No.
good. I've got my
Don't do it.
walker. I'm good. I'm
Don't
really.
do it.
My walker what keeps me stable. If I didn't have my walker, it'd be worse. So this
Mm.
keeps me
No, I didn't.
this keeps me on my feet, and then if I have to sit along the way, then I can sit along the way.
Yep.
But this also helps with the muscle behind that thigh muscle on my right leg. So that's another reason why I'm sitting on my walker tonight. The pressure of the hard seat. Okay, got my beer.
Cool.
My one a week.
Uh,
Oh gosh. Yeah, so I went to that vintage market. I'm hoping Mike shows up so I can show him the picture, the painting. It's got to get fixed, and I don't know how to fix it. So he knows about oil painting and all that kind of stuff.
mm,
So what did you do? Did you go out in the Jeep today, Jackie? Or you
No,
stayed home? Okay.
no, I stayed home. He didn't go either. He just got home. He's not feeling good either.
Oh no.
uh, uh,
Shaky, I hope you feel better.
yeah.
Des says she hopes you feel better. He said thank you. He's
You're
back
very
in the bed.
welcome.
He got me a new gnome that goes out in my garden. I'll have to send you a picture tomorrow.
Oh, for sure.
Uh,
For sure. I'm wearing I love my turquoise. It's backwards. But I love this. I just have to figure out I want to get a thick box link chain.
Right.
Not a fat one, but just a thicker one instead of this cord to wear my turquoise.
mm-hmm.
So what did you do today, Nancy? Work out in the garden? Oh no, it's Friday. Did you have to work, or are you stay at home and work in the garden? I mean that is work too, but you know what I mean. Did you have to get in your car and leave the house, go to work? Four people watching. Please come on in and say hi.
Yeah. Mm,
I'll be right back, Des.
All right, Jackie, no problem. What did you do today, DJ?
not much. I just laid around.
Yeah, working
Yeah.
on the bedroom.
Yeah, don't walk on my room now with, you know, just with is more of a challenge than we thought it would be.
It's always like that. You start something like, oh, I can handle this, and all of a sudden you get into it. It's like, whoa, this is a little bit much.
Yeah, well, goes out for an amount of time. There has been some, well, I'm gonna get it wrong, but there was been some type of leak in my room
Okay.
under, under my floor.
Oh no, a leak under your floor, which means
Yeah,
what? It's coming in from where was the leak? Like, do you have a bathroom next to your room, or is it
uh,
coming from the outside wall?
it's coming from the outside
Okay.
with, you know, uh, uh they did the fix on that, but yeah,
Welcome back,
that was
Jackie.
weird to find out. Like, okay,
But it's also good to find out now before you did more work in the house. I mean,
yeah,
in your room to see where the leak is coming from. You guys might have to dig a trench outside the house and then have a French drain so it drains away from the house. But then you have to search for cracks as well and have it plugged up.
yeah. But it was just on the floor. It wasn't up on any wall. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So, but we got it dealt with. So, a big deal now. Yeah, it was just unexpected. expected to find out. Um, and considering that my room is the last bedroom to be done,
Yeah.
so yeah, not it's not gonna handle anything else in the house. Just, it was one problem in one room, so no big deal.
Okay. Well, it's good. It's the last room that's got to get fixed.
Yep,
So now that it's going to get fixed, that'll be good. You won't have any molds either because if you think about it, it's on the floor, right? But then it's
yeah.
also going up the wall as well.
Well, from what they said, from what I understand, it was not going up the wall. It was just on the floor.
I know, but you
Yeah,
don't know. You don't know because, like I said, it's on the floor. But
yeah.
you would probably have to have like one of um, heat. What is it called? Those heat.
Well, I mean, to say that we did have someone that I will then would check the wall, and it wasn't in the wall.
Oh, that's good.
Okay.
So I completely understand what you're saying. Is just we had it checked. It was just on the floor, not the wall.
Gotcha. Okay. Cool. Well, I'm glad it's not more.
Yeah, me too. Mm.
Those that have entered and are watching, please say hello. I would love to see who's here hanging out with us.
Yeah.
Don't be shy. It's taken me how many years to get up here and do lives?
Mm.
Yeah, I'm usually the shy one.
Yeah.
I know you are, Noah, and I'm glad you are. It's you and Nancy talking, but there's five hanging out, and we don't show. We show up under StreamYard, so I just watched somebody come in, but I know you are.
Well, it's
Yeah.
still showing me on YouTube because I've got the chat pulled up on YouTube, so it's
Oh, I've
showing
got
me.
it too, but when we were all over here, and there was only one person in YouTube, and that was Noah. We didn't
Gotcha.
show up over there. We showed up over
We
here.
here. We here
We
right now.
here. Yes, we are.
Yeah.
I was laughing at April talking about those Chinese movies, especially Jack Chan, where they go, "Oh, no, oh no, I'm going to get you." I was like, Josh did that really good.
Yeah. What was it? Who else did? When he was saying, when Josh was saying the guy from Police Academy, he
Oh
he
yes,
was he was amazing at it.
the
He was
sounds, the
amazing.
one that did the sounds.
Yes,
Somebody
him.
be walking, he'd be going.
Yeah,
He's what made the movie.
yeah, he did. He did.
No, we are not shy, are
No,
you?
Noah's shy. He stays
No,
quiet.
no,
He
I'm
stays
shy,
quiet.
and Des has me on her live.
Yeah, she's shy. I got her up here.
Hi, MB.
Hey, Mike. Now that you're here, let me turn on. Let me show you that painting real quick. I gotta turn.
Yes.
I gotta turn on the overhead light. Oops. I love
No, I didn't like
fall.
that sound. It's not. Oops. I
No,
didn't hear.
I'm banging into the cabinets and stuff because this thing, it's a wide person seat.
Well, I
So
didn't hear any
see this?
tumbling and fumbling after that.
No,
So.
but you see how wide this thing is huge, and it sticks out like way far in the back, and it's got my
Well, when
little.
you said "oops," I was like, "Uh oh."
No, I'm banging cabinets and my cart. All right, this thing is big, but so I got this painting.
Wow, that's bigger than I thought it was.
Yeah, it's big. Hold on, let me see if I can pull me up to big
What, Shaky?
screen.
Shut
All
up.
right. He's being a perv.
Shaky's being a perv, yes.
So, Mike, this is where it's damaged right here. It's flaking right in these areas.
Yeah.
Shaky says I'm flaky too.
That's why we get along so well.
Yeah. And we got DJ laughing now.
Yes, we do. But this is the painting. All right, I'm shuffling sideways here. Okay. All right, I'll even be nice and leave the light on. Look at my big old butt in that one. Woo! That's a big old butt. I need that.
I love that shirt. Is that a shirt or a dress, Des?
It's actually a dress.
That is really pretty.
But I'm wearing it with black leggings.
That's the way I do. That's fine. I like the print on that. That's really pretty.
Thanks. I miss my old body and I miss my old legs, dag nabbit.
I think we miss everything we had when we were younger.
Well, I miss everything before I became disabled in 1942. I wasn't even born yet in 1942. When I was 42 years old. Oh my gosh. I barely even had a sip of my beer and I can't even talk. DJ.
Look, you got DJ on a roll now.
I did. Uh-oh, there goes the camera.
Now, nice. Where'd you go, Dennis?
Oh, this is going to be one heck of a live. I can see it now.
Yeah.
Look, we're going to have to cut Des off. She only had one sip of her beer, DJ.
Yeah, that's going to be the hard part. My dad's coming into town in November, so maybe I can ask him, because he had my grandmother's portrait fixed. It had a hole in the canvas, and so the guy restored it, and you could barely tell where it was. So, yeah, I really like it. I've been looking for, every time I go to a garage sale, thrift store, anywhere, I'm looking for fall landscape paintings. So that'll go up on my wall with the other one on the other side of the stairs, the big one. And I want to have them going up the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
My dad will come to visit me and be like, "What is with all these paintings on the walls?" I know my dad very well. Yeah, up here in Tallahassee, Florida, we don't really have anything or anyone to do something like that. Unless I go check with the old nursing home and see if there's somebody that still does, the older folks that still do paintings and stuff. So anyway, let's not all talk at once here.
Look, as long as you ain't gotta say much, and DJ's already laughing.
Yeah.
DJ's in a good mood tonight.
Yep, he is. I love it.
Currently balancing myself because I try to lean back and I didn't this. Well, I wanted to be good. Yeah.
Oh, what happened to DJ?
He's sideways. Oh, he's showing. Woo! Okay, he must have Susan's camera.
He's flashing us.
He's flashing us. Uh-oh, he's frozen. Uh-oh.
DJ, come
Oh
back.
no. Oh, you never know what's gonna happen on my live.
Oh,
There he
there he
is.
is.
Yeah.
Never know what's gonna happen on my live.
No, we don't.
Well,
Hang on, DJ.
yeah.
DJ's riding the
Actually,
roller
I
coaster.
think I think we should hang on.
DJ, we're hanging on for the ride.
Yep.
Yeah. Um, yeah, I'm literally sitting on my mattress right now.
Ah, you're
So,
in the. Are you in the living room on your mattress?
yeah.
Got it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm like a
So,
ceiling fan. I hear the TV in the background. You're with the family. Yep, yep. He's not in his room. It's being worked on, so he's got stuck in the living room.
yeah. And what what you will hear all was Jeopardy.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Jeopardy. I'm horrible at that unless it's something like music from the 60s, 70s, and 80s. And it's rock songs. You name that tune? No, that's name that tune. Name that tune in 5 notes.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't do that.
I could do that. Like I'm on the radio and I'll be sitting there with my daughter and we'll turn on Gulf 104, which is classic rock. And I'll sit there and I'll listen
Right.
to like the beat of like the first 5 seconds of it. There's no words, just the beat. I'm
Sure.
like, Hotel
Yeah.
California, this one, that one. She's like, Mom. I'm like, you
The
know,
hell?
Yep.
No.
I like my classic rock. What can I say? And then we'll sing in the car. She sings. I sing off key. I sound like a cat on a fence.
Well,
Throw
that's
that
the
shoe,
most
get
fun,
me
though.
off
You're
of it.
screaming at the top of your lungs when you come to a stoplight, and everybody's turning around looking at you, and you're still going.
Well, they passed a law that you're not allowed to have your music like you can't hear it 25 feet from your car. So
Do
you do
what?
not want to hit. Yeah,
Are you serious?
yeah.
That's crazy.
You know it's not because you know why? I live in a college town, and there's
Oh,
2 colleges here, and they have parties till 2, 3, 4 in the morning in parking lots.
oh,
And
yeah.
so they're blasting the music, and people that live in the neighborhood can't go to sleep because they've got music blasting.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mm.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
yeah. Or they get woken up in the middle of the night, or their babies are woken up, or their kids. So it's like the college kids don't take into consideration they're only here part of the year, and then they go home for their vacations and summer breaks, or move away to different
Right.
colleges, or start their jobs, or whatever. This is a transitional town. I don't even call it a
Okay.
city or capital. It's the state capital, but it's nothing like Boston. And Boston's got a bunch of colleges and universities, and
Oh, yeah.
public transportation, and good health care, and so on and so forth. And I call this a town. It's not even a capital city.
Mm. Yeah.
It's a big disappointment. I was disappointed when I moved here 12 years ago. So I only came down to get away from my ex-husband and try to start a new life. But if I could afford to go back to up north, I would. Once this place is paid off in 3 years. But I can't buy anything in my price range.
No,
The house,
not
the houses
Boston.
up, not in Massachusetts. Period.
Yeah.
Mm.
Unless you have over 250 grand, and that's not even guaranteed a nice place, in a nice
Sure.
part of town or part of nice city, town, city, whatever, you're not guaranteed to have a house. It's just no way. It's that expensive to live in Massachusetts.
Mm.
It's crazy. But the healthcare is amazing. Everybody's insured, thanks to Mitt Romney and Ted Kennedy before Ted Kennedy passed away. No,
Right.
right after he passed away. But before he passed away, he wanted funding. No, he wanted a law passed that everybody in the state has insurance, whether it be a Medicaid, a Medicaid HMO, where you pay $35 to $70 a month, depending on the doctor, instead of hundreds of dollars or thousands of dollars.
Right. Your copay.
Right,
Right.
right. And so it depends on the doctor and the hospital. You can go to Mass General Hospital, one of the best hospitals in the state, you know,
Right.
and then those that have jobs that have insurance. So those that have jobs that don't have insurance can get an HMO, a Medicaid HMO is what they call it. And then those that fall under a certain income level, because it's so expensive to live there, get
Right.
Medicaid. So I had Medicare and Medicaid. Down here, I can't even see a doctor. I can't afford it. I've got
No, they said
Medicare.
we can't get Medicaid because we have too many assets.
They no, that's
I'm
not what
like,
they told.
whatever.
Down here, you're considered medically needy. They will not give you Medicaid unless you're pregnant. That's it.
Wow. That sounds like Maryland.
Unless you're pregnant, you cannot get it. So I can't. I have to go see 7 different specialists, and I can't afford it.
No.
My copay is $40 times seven. That's $280. Never mind how many times I have to go see these specialists, and then
Sure.
my 20% share of the cost. I live on $1,000 a month with three of us.
Can't they get any, even though they're grown children, can't you get any kind of supplemental income for
I I,
them?
I get some food stamps, but no. My son had worked, but he's got flat feet now. But he had worked for a few years, so he saved some money. So he's been paying a little bit at
Right.
a time. And then my daughter goes and helps at the cottage 1 day a week, 4 times a month. So she brings in a little bit of money. Now she just started doing that. So eventually
That's good for her.
we're gonna try to get her in for 3 days a week. So that way I can stay home for 3 days. I'll just drive her in and pick her up. So or 2 days a week and not work on a Friday. So we'll see how it goes because I volunteer there so I can use the car.
Right.
So
Yeah.
that's my pay. I get to use the car. If I had to rely on anybody, I would never go. I would never be able to get out of the house.
Oh, that's right.
My,
Because you're the only one that drives, right?
I'm the only one that drives. My cousin and their family are into themselves. Their own life, their own families. I'm just I'm whoever. Even though I'm blood related, they socialize with themselves. They're stuck on themselves. They're stuck ups. So that's their world. So
No, you don't need those kind of people.
no, no. I lived in a town that was like that for many years. Very richy. They're not rich, but very stuck up on themselves, conceited, think their poop don't stink. Those kind of people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like those kind of
You
people.
know, every time we went to Shakey's, one of his family reunions, this group would sit and talk about that group, and that group would talk about the other group, and nobody could talk with each other. It was crazy.
Yeah, it's not fun. I feel like you ever see those kids in movies where they sit down the sidelines and they're like the wallflowers?
Right.
That's me with my family. Even when my dad comes into town and my uncle come into town and my aunt get together, I'm the person in the corner watching my kids and I. We all sit in the corner and we watch everybody else.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
Yeah. So yeah, it's always I've always felt like the outcast, the outsider in the family. But that's just a lot of people feel like that in their own families. So, so this is my family. Noah, you have a good night. Thank you for coming and subbing to my channel.
Good night,
You're
Noah.
totally
I
awesome, and I
know.
hope everything's well with you and your family and your daughter. Such a great man. Oh gosh. Anyway, so let's think of something positive. You're very welcome.
You said say some positive, and DJ smiles. That's all you need. That's all you need, Dad. Look, I've never seen him this happy. He just got a grin on his face.
What can
He's
I
up.
say?
He's up to something, Des. He's up
No.
to something.
No, he's just having a good time. And also,
Yeah.
somebody's not here making anybody feel uncomfortable.
Well, that wasn't
Yeah.
going to happen on my watch tonight. I'm ready for that.
Yep,
Nope,
yes, you are.
Yeah.
not tonight.
Yeah. I know you are, Jackie. I know.
And Shaky's not that far behind, even though he might be in bed. He'd be like, not on my watch either.
Not, nope, nope, nope. Shaky would hit it from his phone back there. Nope, he would.
Yep, yep.
Yeah, yeah, I know. I mean, as for all conversation less, what was it, Saturday? I know you would handle that if needed.
Yes, sir. You know I handle it. I told you if you got a problem, message me and I will take care of it.
Yep,
Yeah,
she will too.
I got to get my glasses tightened up. They keep on sliding down and sliding down.
yeah.
I went to the Dollar Tree. The Dollar Tree has the kits for like $1.25.
Look, now I put them there and they go sideways.
Yep,
God,
yep.
I hate this. Never go to America's Best.
That's where my first set came from, and I went to somebody else. And
Yep, Shaky got his at Sam's Club.
yeah, I can't afford to go. I have to get these. These are my readers. So
Right,
the bottom is it's bifocal. So this is supposed to be so I could see the monitor and the writing on the
right.
computer, and I can barely.
I got two different sets. I got one for reading on the computer, and then my other one's for driving. But I think I might go back to my just the fine line bifocals because I've got my old pair, and I'm more comfortable. They don't slide around as much, but I need something that sits tight on my head.
Yeah, I have one for driving, but it's got the readers on the bottom,
Right,
so I can read. And then these are readers as well down here, but this is supposed to help me with viewing, which is the
right.
same script, but I need it a little bit stronger because
Yeah. Shaky
everything
got the
doesn't.
transitional lenses. So he's only got the one pair for the far and nearsightedness, and it changes the lens change colors when he goes out in the sun.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's actually what I had.
That's what you had.
Um,
That's what you had, DJ.
yeah, I'm sure it had because I
Uh
need
oh,
to
he said
get
he had. What happened
the,
to him, DJ?
the arms broke off.
Oh no, the
Yeah.
arms broke off of them. You can't hold your glasses like this; it doesn't work.
Be like one of them grandmas that sit there. How you doing, Sonny?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that doesn't
so,
work.
What do
That
they
does
call the
not work.
opticals? The optical with the one little
Yeah,
lens. No,
yeah.
now my dog's
yeah.
talking.
We'll
Nope,
put
nobody's
you
talking
sit
to
there
you.
and wink. We'll just put a lens right here, and you'll just sit there and wink the whole time.
Yeah.
Wear a
But,
patch.
Yeah.
Be pirates. Say "arr."
yeah, but you know, if you go back to my videos all this year, you will see, and you could probably tell when they break because
Then you
you
won't wear them
see,
after that.
yeah, you see me with glasses with one arm, but after that second broke, I
Forget
was
it.
like, yeah, I can't do this. And,
Yeah.
you know, I had to actually
Oh my
go
lord!
to,
I hear my cat outside. Let me go let him in.
All right. I'll still talk here and hang out with
uh,
DJ. Go ahead. I'm listening.
yes, I have to go to the doctor's at some point and see if I need a new,
New prescription.
yeah,
Hmm. Yeah, I got to do that too. Mine are 2 years old, but I need to find. I need to save up the money first of all for the glasses, and then I need to find a doctor that can do the glasses properly because America's Best didn't do it. There's the other place that I went to that I still can't see properly, which are these. I love my
Yeah.
frames. Like if I can keep my frames and get new lenses, then I'd be fine. Speaking of, I gotta tighten my frame. I gotta tighten my arm on my glasses. But yeah,
Um. Yeah. I mean, we tried pretty much everything to keep them together,
hmm
from tightening the screw to actually trying to glue it together.
I tried that. It didn't work for me. I ended
Yeah.
up ruin. I ended up ruining my lens on my glasses because it's plastic and the glue and got
Right.
on the glass or on the plastic.
Yeah.
These aren't glass; they're like plastic. So it
Right.
Yeah.
ruined the lens.
I just
Uh,
That
took my
did no good.
glasses to shaky. I said, "Is the screws coming out of it?" Because I said they keep on sliding down, and I need to get them fixed before I go on the ambulance. Because if I'm leaning over a patient and I go bloop right in front of them,
That and
yeah.
also they can adjust with the heat the arms, so it holds
Yeah,
like
that's what I
imagine
think
like
happens because they just,
Yeah.
I guess, from there, they never felt fitted very tight.
hmm
But he started bending them. I said, God, don't break those because those are the only ones that I have for reading the computer.
I think Dollar Tree has them or someplace else, but it's a lot of sailboat people use them when they go on sailboats. It's like a thing that goes on each end, and it
Oh
goes
yeah, the chains that
behind,
go
but
around,
not the
right?
chain, but it's like a band. So
Oh, that's like
if you
what do they call it? The body gloves? That's made the body gloves
kind
with the suit, right? That
kind of,
fits
but
it.
it's
It's
yeah, but that
they
would be good for
encase you
you
in that.
when
And I
you're
know which one you're talking about. I got to find some of that.
yeah. It's
Yeah.
I forget what it's called, but my brother had it because he was a sailor. My dad had it because he was a sailor. You know, a lot of the sailors in Marblehead, Duxbury, and the Virgin Islands, they all have it.
It's like
It's
they're made out of the swimsuits that the divers wear.
something like that. Yeah,
The same
the scuba
material that
suit.
goes
Yeah,
in. Right.
what's it called? Um,
I know. Google it. I know Des got that Google open now.
yep, eyeglass holders.
I'm drinking my
Uh,
grape Kool-Aid.
ooh,
I
not the
love me
loop.
some grape Kool-Aid.
Eyeglass strap, holder strap. Nope, that's not it. Images. Bring up images. That's similar to it.
What do you like to drink, DJ? Iced tea, soda? What's your beverage of choice?
um, I'm partial to soda, more specifically like Coke,
Right.
Sprite. Yeah,
I like
sometimes.
cherry Coke. I like cherry Coke.
All right, I'm gonna take my
Yeah,
camera and move it to this. This is what I'm talking about.
Yes,
yeah,
exactly.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
what does it say is the material? Because that's what the it's
Hold on.
Body Glove is one of the brands that make those.
Anti-slip sports eyewear retainer holder strap. Oh, that's a
Right.
mouthful. It's for
Yeah.
sunglasses and
Why can't they
eyeglasses.
just say eyeglass holders?
I know. I
Yeah.
know.
No, they're gonna
Mm,
charge you $25 just to add words to it.
That's 14.
yeah.
That's 13.50, but you get 6 pairs. You get 6 of them.
I gotta look on Amazon.
Yeah,
I
I'm
gotta
gonna
Nice.
do
get
the
off
link.
my
I'm
Amazon
gonna
restriction.
I'm gonna copy the link and give it to you so that way you'll
Okay.
have it.
Mhm.
Let's see.
I
Yeah,
drink a
great.
lot of iced tea. I like sweet tea with lemon in it, DJ.
Let's see.
Yeah,
Lightweight, valuable for
yeah,
money,
Ninja.
stretch,
I like
comfort.
tea on occasion.
Right.
Definitely, I do like sweet tea with
Right.
lemon, which is great.
I like
Yeah.
making the sun brewed tea. You know, where you stick the jugs of water outside with the tea bags in it in the top, and let
Yeah.
it brew for a couple hours in the sun. It makes a good sun tea.
You ready?
Nice.
These holder straps are made of non-toxic, quality floating neoprene, which is a
Neoprene. That's what the word I was looking for.
soft
Neoprene.
and stretchy. Yep. Especially designed to fit most of the eyeglasses, sunglasses, reading glasses, sports glasses, optical eyewear, and spectacles. So I sent you the link. That it comes with six
Okay,
different.
good.
It's a multi-pack of 6 colors, so you can wear whatever top you happen to be having.
Is that on? Did you what is that on Amazon or?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah. I sent you the link, so it's directly to this
cool.
what I'm looking at. And then
Mm.
you can look up. You can look since you know what it is now, what it's called. You can
Yeah,
look
the
up for
neo.
other
See, I couldn't
ones.
think of that name. They're made out of neoprene. That's what the diving suits and everything that they
Yeah,
wear is made out of, right?
yeah.
Mm.
And
And
they're
it
real tight,
floats.
and they don't. I mean, you can't pull them out because it's real tight on the end of your eyeglasses.
Yep,
Mm.
yep, yep. So I thought that would work for you, depending on how you have your hair up and down. So you'll be able
Oh, I've
to,
got to wear it when I'm on the ambulance. I got to wear my hair up. I can't have it hanging down because it's when I'm working with the patient, you can't have your hair hanging in their face, and you don't want to give them something to grab a hold of.
hmm
I've been grabbed by the hair, by the shirt. Yeah,
Here's,
have had patients grab my behind.
Mm.
yeah, no,
You want to turn around and smack them, but nope, can't do that.
yeah,
Patient
no.
abuse.
Yeah.
You need me to look up anything else? I've got my handy dandy Google up.
You got your Google out.
Yeah. Mm.
Yeah, I'm always like, it helps when I got 2 monitors. It's like, okay, what do you need?
Where's your other
Yeah.
Google?
Yeah. That was
Oh,
cool.
oh no, I'm just
Mm.
wondering how.
Oh gosh. I'm like, we
Mm.
got 5 people hanging out, but they're all quiet. I
Hey.
know,
I
I know
know.
Mike's
Who's in the
here.
chat? Come on, who's in the chat? Make yourself known.
Nancy might still be here, or she might have gone. Ah, there's Sam. Hey, Sammy.
Hey, Sam.
Hi, Sammy.
Mm.
He did. You saw it. He did
That live thing with the beehive,
the beehive. Yeah,
that
Yep.
was the most cool sound.
yeah, it was.
Mm.
But it was great
We need
though
to do
because
that
the
down by
phone.
the stream down at the bottom of our land where we have
Yeah.
the stream running
hmm
and all you hear all the nature sounds. That is cool.
I liked when he had though because it would ring, which was he's like, I'm sorry for it ringing. I'm like, no, that's great because I was falling asleep, so it jerked me awake because I didn't want to drop my headphones off my head again.
Yeah.
Because I was doing this in my chair, and all of a sudden my glasses, my headphones are slipping off, and I'm like, and then it would ring, and I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, I'm awake.
Yeah.
Oh, cool, Sammy. You're doing another one. But did you see my
Oh,
comment that I
good.
made about the phone? If you have an Android, oops, let me unplug it from the charger first of all.
Yeah, that's right.
Uh-huh.
I'm subbed to him, so that's what I was going to say. I was going to ask to send a notification, but did you see how I did that post in the link, Des, showing you or messaging you about how to post the link to their
Yes,
channel?
yes, yes, yes. Now that you showed me
Yeah,
that,
because
but
if you're not, all you have to do is hit on their name. It says go to channel. You go to the channel, then you hit share, and then it comes up with the option to copy the link.
Yep.
okay. Hold on. Treasure Hunter was gonna come, but I'm on the same time as Pafford Homestead, which is I feel bad
Oh,
for
that's
because
okay.
they're awesome people and they're
Yeah.
trying to adopt their granddaughter. So tonight's their live as well. But hold on a second. So Sammy, on your phone, if your phone's like this, right? If your phone's like this, if you slide it down, if if you slide it down, right, till you get to your till you get to all your little doohickeys, which is like your Wi-Fi, your sound, your Bluetooth.
Your
You can
Yep.
take
doohickeys.
it and scroll it to the right. Ah, Shaky's coming in. My little
Oh,
brother.
geez. Oh, Lord, help me. DJ, you don't understand. He's sitting right over there in the chair near me so I can throw something at him.
Yeah, I could guess that.
Hold on, hold on. Hold on a second. So if you scan it to the right, there's a button that says "Do not disturb," and you won't get any notifications or ringing on your phone while you're doing what you're doing. So just to give you a heads up there. Do you guys use cash for a lot of your stuff and get receipts, even checks, credit cards? No, you don't get any receipts from anything you buy. If you save your receipts and I put you on one of my things that I follow, you get points, and you get enough points, you get gift cards.
Oh, really? What kind of app is it?
It's called Fetch Reward. But if I send you the link, you'll get so many points when you use your first receipt, and then
Yeah.
I'll get reports points for referring you.
Well,
Cool.
send me that link too in the chat then, in our chat.
I don't have no. Well, I don't think I can. We got to exchange phone numbers.
I'll send you mine in the chat real quick.
Okay. Because I already saved 50,000, and I get a $50 gift card to any of the things that I get to choose. I saved
Nice.
50,000 points. You're welcome, Sammy. That's why I'm like, I'll refer people, and
There you
then
go. I'll send it
I
to
get
you in
points, and you
Messenger.
guys get points. So the first time you scan a receipt is when I get my points.
There you
Yours, I
go.
think you get as soon as you join up.
Cool.
I think it's
And
either
all you do is
2,000.
take pictures of your receipts, right?
That's it.
Just like
Yeah,
scan them into. Yeah, I know what you're talking
yeah.
about.
It's called Fetch Reward. I'll send it to you in a second. The link,
I'll gain
and
some right
then
now. Oh, it did.
you
Yes, it
just
did.
you just go to the little camera at the bottom. There's like a little camera. I don't know if you can
Okay.
see it. Oh, hold on.
Yeah.
There we go. There's like a little camera on the bottom
Okay.
of, and then you just scan. You just take your thing and you put it over your receipt, and you hit, and it scans it, and then it puts it in. And if you get certain items
Who's
that they
got the
have,
doggy?
DJ.
Is that your doggy, DJ?
Yeah.
No, it's DJ. He's up there. Look, I'm poking him.
Yeah. Yeah, that's my
What kind of dog
pleasure.
is it, DJ?
I
There.
actually don't remember.
Look,
So,
yeah, there you go, Des. Now we can gang up on him.
Yeah.
We can. I'll poke DJ and he can poke Shaky.
good
I
with
want to picture my phone.
my dad is saying it's a rescue house dog.
A rescued hound dog.
Yeah.
That's the best kind, though. Those are the best kind because they're the most loving and
Loyal.
most attentive dogs and easy to train.
Oh, no.
No, DJ says no.
We have had this dog for about 7 years, and she barks at every little thing that goes by the house.
But that's dogs are like that.
They're letting you know that something's close to you and they're protecting you. That's what our dogs do. We say they can hear a gnat fart.
Yeah,
They can hear a nap fart.
My cat
it's
sits on the freezer on the porch and scratches the window. It sounds like he's playing the guitar. He scratches on the window to come in. The other one sits in the screen door to come
Hey,
in.
Susan. Thank you for coming.
yeah.
Hi,
Well,
Susan.
Yay.
she also barks at us. Like, we come into the room and she's just like, yeah, it irritates us because we're always at home with her, well, in
Right.
the house. And no matter what she barks at us, I mean, the other poster who leaves the house on a regular basis is
Right.
my dad. So, you know,
Mm-hmm.
it gets irritated as through the first year.
All right, Jackie, I sent you the link, hon, with the code.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. So the first time you scan a receipt, and if you go to like McDonald's, Burger King, or any of them, and you get
Right.
receipts, scan you get 25 points automatically for those. They used to not give you any points.
Oh wow. Hey, we go to McDonald's a lot.
Yeah, so hold on to your points.
Go to the
Nice.
grocery store, the Food Line. A lot of them accept the food, the shopping.
Yeah,
Anytime you have an expense.
yeah. So
Shakey's getting attacked by a dog now. That's the littlest one.
yeah.
We
So
have the two, the dog that had seizures that just passed away. We had her cremated and put in a box, and her pictures in a frame on the front. Well, the other night, Bailey, our Chihuahua, she was sitting in a chair. She looks over at the box and all of a sudden started growling. And I'm like, I was afraid to look and see what she was growling. She was growling at her urn. And I was
Oh,
like,
wow.
oh no, she's done come to spook her now.
That's crazy. Oh, yeah, another thing too. If you get Aquafina, let's say you're thirsty and you're out and you
Yep,
stop at
I love Aquafina water. That's the only
if
kind I like
you
to drink.
if you stop at Dollar Tree and you get an Aquafina, you know, and you scan and you get whatever junk you get, and then Aquafina's on there, you'll get like 35 points, I think, or you'll get points for it just for having one bottle.
Wow.
Yeah.
And
But
that's
not if you get
our other
water.
rescue dog.
Not if you get water with any of your meals, like at McDonald's or Kentucky Fried
Right.
Chicken. We got an Aquafina with my daughter did with her combo, and we
Right.
didn't get any points but the 25 points. We didn't get extra for having that water.
Oh,
So
wow.
yeah, so at a fast food restaurant you won't get the points, but yeah, you'll get points.
Susan, that is a chug. It's a Chihuahua pug. That is Eva the Diva.
That's your baby.
Yeah, that's the one that our mechanic had down at the shop, and he would leave her in there by herself. And there was the fuse from the gas and the oil and the stuff. And I was like, man, that dude is not taking care of her. I called him one day and I said, you done with my car? And he said, yeah. I said, oh, by the way, I'm coming to get your dog too. So you know what he did? Rather than saying, why? What are you talking about? He said, here, take her.
He never cared for her.
Yep. We've had her for 5 years. She's 13 years old. She's our oldest now.
And she still acts like a puppy.
Yeah, well, she thinks she is. She's got the other one, the little one, Pixie Blue. She's a 2-year-old long-haired Chihuahua. And then we have Zena's a Min Pin, Bailey's a Chihuahua, and Pudge is a Chihuahua Jack Russell. And they're all 7 years old.
Wow.
Nice.
Wow. You got a house full of pups.
Three of them are rescued, and 2 of them I bought.
I was looking for my cat. Usually she sleeps right on the back of the love seat up against the wall, and she's not there, and she's not in the chair over there.
Well, that last live, the last live, he was down in the corner chasing something on the ground because he was jumping up. I said, what is that cat doing?
Yeah.
Probably chasing a bug that got into the house.
Hey, I heard Jackie in there talking. I just wanted to come in and say hi to everybody. I love you guys. I'm going back to bed, but I at least wanted to come in and say hello.
I love you too.
It's showing my hairy chest, everybody.
DJ has already flashed us. Look, DJ has already flashed us.
We got 2 flashes. We We got 2 flashes today.
Brothers unite.
That's right.
All right,
Brothers
guys.
unite.
Guys, I love y'all. Y'all have a good night.
Yeah, go to bed,
Yeah.
Good
Shaky.
night. Feel better.
Night.
Get some sleep.
Look, you just made DJ's night.
All right, we're gonna keep DJ in the first position, up there in the corner.
Susan, she is a tank. Our vet said she's the size of 3 chihuahuas. So yeah, she's 13 years old. She's going to eat what she wants.
That's right.
She's going to eat what she wants. You know, she's picky, and she's got very little teeth left. So what she wants to eat, she gets to eat.
Mhm.
She's enjoying her life for the fullest.
That's
Oh my
right.
gosh, can I talk or not?
What, do we have to cut you off from your beer now? You hadn't even finished it.
I'm right there.
Yeah, come on.
She's only drank half of it, DJ.
Yeah.
We're going to be stuck with it doing the live by ourselves. Dad's going to have her head hung over.
I'm gonna be under the table on half a beer.
We have to make a mental note next time we have a live with Des. We're going to have to send her a bottle that has a wrap that says Budweiser or Bush or Coors and tell her to dump her coffee in it so she doesn't get all loopy on us.
I think that's what I need.
Yeah.
It's one of those can koozies that when you're
bottle
down
koozie
at
I
parties that cover
Yeah.
you know what you hide, what you're drinking.
Well, I want a bottle koozie actually. I want to put my logo on it and have that on there and say, "Every snowflake is rare."
That's right. I've got to
Yeah.
get my Cricut machine up and running again, and I've got a T-shirt press that'll do all those the vinyl and everything on every item that you can think of. So
Yeah.
I can do
I'm
T-shirts.
a lightweight. What can I say, Susan?
Mm.
Can you imagine if I had tequila right now? Oh my gosh.
No, Des.
Oh my gosh.
Des would be pushing herself across the living room on her walker. Whee! Shaky says we're all mental and he's going to bed. Good night.
Good
He'll
night.
still be hollering from the next room over.
That's
so
why he's part of the family. He fits right in with us.
and he even got off work early today.
I know, and he's in bed.
Nice.
Well, I
Nice.
told him I couldn't go on the Jeep thing because I had to be back by 9. So bless his heart, he didn't even go. He says, I'm not even going then. So
That's sweet.
Yeah.
What a good doobie.
Mm.
Oh no, I don't eat the worm.
don't eat that
No.
worm. You seen that
No.
show, George Lopez, when he ate the worm in the tequila? He was hallucinating.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I never get a bottle that big anyway. I get like a small little thing where I can have like a couple of shots, like 3 shots.
Some
That's
of those miniatures, some of the brands, those miniatures have the little worm in it.
Oh, I know,
So-
but I make sure I look
no.
first. I make sure I look first before I go. I like
Yes,
get the
you
spoon
do.
out.
Be
I get the
holding-
spoon out and I go psh, right in the toilet and flush.
Yeah.
But I'd have to have lemon and salt, and I have to watch my salt because I'm trying to keep my blood pressure down. So I don't know if I'll be doing tequila much. Oh God, don't do that to me. Don't wish that on me. A mealworm.
Say, do it, do it, do it.
They closed Steinmart here, so our town is mostly. This is our town for businesses. Okay, we have like $7 Generals, 5 or 6
$7
Walmarts.
Generals.
Yes. Oh no,
Good
Dollar
gracious.
Trees and like 4 or 5 Dollar Generals.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah, we have 3 Targets, but one of them's a college, so it's a small one.
Right.
So they don't have much there, and I stay out of that place. I feel like they overprice it for the college kids.
Target, we call it. Target,
Yeah.
the bougie Walmart.
Yeah.
I
yeah.
like going to Target for a couple of things, like at Christmas time, especially when they bring out the ornaments. I'll go pick up like 1 or 2 ornaments to add to my tree. every year.
They have good clearance racks for their clothes too at Target.
Yeah, not my size.
I found my mom a denim dress similar to what you have tonight, Des. Paid $2 for it.
Yeah, not my size though. That's the thing.
Oh, Des is froze. There she goes.
Nope. Yeah,
Yeah.
they don't have my size at Target.
Mm.
So I don't buy clothes from Target for me there at all. But I like going for
Right.
like the bullseye section,
Mm.
and I like going
Right.
to the seasonal section when it's Christmas and Thanksgiving and Halloween to see what they put out for decor. And
Right.
then I'll buy like one or two things every year. So I've got like 11 bins of Christmas, 7 bins of fall. So yeah, I
I
like
love
decorating.
Walmart, but Walmart hates me because they have a rule that if you find something that's not priced correctly or that's on the wrong spot on the shelf, they have to sell you 2 of them.
Oh,
And I found a Pyrex baking dish, the glass dishes. It was during Thanksgiving time. They had those things in the 97-cent. Right. Don't choke, Des.
oh my
97
gosh.
cents. I bought 2 of them and they had to sell them to me.
I bet. I bet.
So they really hate when I come in there because I'll go purposely around and look at the tags and see if they're there, and they have to sell them to you. I got the Rubbermaid containers, 97 cents. The big, 24-gallon totes, the big, huge totes. Oh, yeah. And it's usually around the holiday season that they mess up because they're trying to push everything on the shelves. And
They're not paying attention, taking off the stickers of the other.
Yep, exactly.
Yep. What was it? Oh, back to my story. So we have all that, right? But then we have a bunch of mattress stores, a bunch of chicken places, and we have 3 more chicken companies coming into town.
So are they catering to like the college atmosphere, like with all the different stores and the mattresses for the dorms?
It's not right. But it's not like that. We have a TJ Maxx, we have a Marshalls, and we
Sure.
have Kohl's, which is not doing great business. We have what's the other place? Marshalls, TJ Maxx, Home Goods.
Ross's.
What is it?
Ross's.
Yeah, but they're always
Ross's Dress
empty.
for Less.
It's like I can never find anything, and like when I go into the houseware section, there's never anything there. Never.
How about Burlington Coat Factory? They
have
usually
that too.
They usually have the different
Not
they get all the
that's not that
store the
great.
end of season or clearance or something with them from
Yeah.
the different stores.
But that's not even that great either. So
No.
it's like that's what we have for shopping in our town. This is a city. We are. I mean, I-10 and I-75. Why
Okay.
did they put an IKEA here? Why didn't
Sure.
we have an at-home store here? People could come from Alabama. They can come from Georgia along the border to us. You know, if my car was able, I go over to Dothan, Alabama to shop, or I go up to Valdosta and Thomasville and
Right.
Braintree to do shopping in Georgia. Why
They
can't
just
they
don't
bring
think
something here?
when they're placing stores in the areas what's going to work, and the big box stores are just trying to place in there because they just want one more in the chain, and it
The other
doesn't
thing
serve
too
practicality.
is my side of town is called the poor side of town. Okay.
Oh,
The
that's
poor
where
side.
we live. We call it the
I have
ghetto.
to drive. Yeah, that too. I have to drive over to the other side of town to do any
Right.
shopping for anything, and it's just like. And then we have, I hate to say this, but a ghetto mart, which is Walmart.
Yeah.
We have a ghetto mart
That's
here.
what we call it, the ghetto mart.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I
We
go
got
over
one of
to the other
those.
side of town to do all my shopping and stuff because I can never find half the stuff at mine, except for
Yeah.
maybe one pair of pants or one dress that might fit me. But
Yeah.
for like home decor or for something from the pharmacy or anything like that, I have to go to the other side of town. Even
Right.
seasonal items, the other side of town.
That's
It's
the
just
problem where we live. We only have 2 pharmacies. We got the CVS, which turned into Walgreens,
oh wow.
and we have just one of the low man on the totem pole. He owns the pharmacy, and that's where we get our prescriptions at. But they've messed so many times up, like I've told you, Des, that
Yeah.
they called me the last time, and I had to count my medication and tell them how much I
You were one
had.
short. Yeah.
And
That's
I said,
ridiculous.
and I went in there and I said, look, I'm here to pick up my pill. And she said, what? I said, yeah, my pill, one pill. And she looked at the pharmacist and he says, oh, I got it right here. And I said, oh, wasn't I supposed to say something? I said, when the pharmacist calls me 4 times in a 15-minute period and asks me, am I sure I got the right amount, when they're supposed to count everything that goes out and initial it, and that's what he did, he got in trouble. Well, it's not my fault. Do your job and stop making the customer do it for you.
Right. Exactly.
Uh,
Exactly.
yeah, well, I could tell you, if we want to go shopping, we have to drive about 40 minutes into town
Right.
because we live basically in the middle of nowhere.
So that's like us, DJ.
Yeah, so,
I would think in Florida that you'd be near something.
Everything in our town, everything, like we have a food store, we got Food Line, you have a Dollar General, a Family Dollar, you've got Goodwill, you've got two auto parts stores,
yep,
and you've got a Dairy Queen, a Sheets, but like a Walmart and stuff, you got to go an hour each way to get to some place like that. And I'd rather shop at Walmart for my groceries because they're lower priced than our grocery stores are.
Yeah, the only time I go to our regular grocery store is when they have a good buy one get one. I'll go
Oh
and
yeah,
grab the couple of items and then I'll go do the rest of my shopping at Walmart.
or they have
yeah,
a buy 3 get 1 free deal. Like oh
Right.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, but let me just say, the only store remotely close to us is a Dollar General up by the high school. But,
okay.
That's it in your whole area? That's rough.
What area?
well,
Where do you live at, DJ?
No, Neil.
yeah, I live in the
Uh-oh.
Fort Myers area.
Plug your phone in.
I
I'm
mean,
glad you're here though. Go ahead,
it's
I'm listening.
where we are. They're trying to develop out here.
Well, that's
So,
good.
Right.
yeah, but that still doesn't help Louisville not near a
What?
actual grocery store.
Yeah.
Hey, DJ, we like Juicy Lucy's.
Uh,
Juicy Lucy's?
Juicy Lucy's burgers, man.
Never heard of it.
You haven't heard of it down in Florida? That's where we first saw one.
Look, I'm
uh,
up here in
Yeah, well, that was
Tallahassee.
in Fort Myers area.
That's down south. I'm up north.
Yep, down in the Fort
I
Myers area.
I do believe I know what you're talking about. I
Right.
just haven't had it a whole lot. So
Right.
that my non-reaction to that.
Des,
Yeah.
you have him on a roll tonight.
What can I say?
He is in a great mood, and I'm glad to see that.
Me too.
Yeah, well, I mean, you saw the mood I was in last week. It was good.
Yeah, last week was something we don't like to talk about, but
Yeah,
we figured out the problem. We'll get rid of the
we,
problem if that happens again, but
yeah.
we're all family here, and if we can't stand up and back each other up, then it's there's something wrong.
Yeah, and like not
Neil, I
to
just got your message and I just responded.
like not to bring it up, but I would say it was either take off the headphones or actually
Right.
leave the live stream, which
Well, I'm glad you did not leave.
No, I'm
yeah.
glad you didn't. When I knew there was something wrong, and just very kindly, DJ says, "Let me know when he's done." And when I told you that, dude, me and Des looked at each other and we're like, "Oh mercy,
Yeah.
this is something wrong." DJ Susan says, "So DJ, you're in Florida. You want to explain to her where you live?"
Northern
I
Florida, Southern Florida, Central Florida.
I live in Southwest Florida. You know,
Southwest.
yeah, I'm 3 hours from Orlando.
Oh, 3 hours from Orlando. Okay.
Yeah, so you know, it's not that far, but
Right.
I'm nowhere near like the Keys or anything.
Right. Oh yeah. And
But
Susan says she loves
near
your
the Gulf.
smile. Susan says she
So,
loves your smile, DJ.
so, but yeah. Yeah.
Cheers for all that came in. Thank you. Even if you're quiet, some of you, because there's 7 watching.
Yeah,
Yep. Hit the thumbs up, people. Share, like,
yeah.
subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Let's
Yeah,
support one
share.
another.
Let's see how long Desiree can sit in on her walker.
No, don't. We
Uh,
heard one too many oops and whoops. If me and DJ are stuck up here and we see Dez's legs sticking straight up in the air, we know something bad happened.
yeah.
And then DJ and I left in charge of this. It might go south.
Yeah, yeah.
Are
Yeah,
you
we might
kidding
have a
me?
bad.
I'm going south now. What do you mean? If it goes south, it's already south.
That's okay.
But it'll give everybody a good laugh and a good story to pass around YouTube. Man, you should have seen that peaceful snowflake on her walker. She fell right off, legs are up in the air, and she's drunk as a skunk.
DJ, can you imagine if she had a motor on that thing? Oh no.
Oh no.
I'd be out the door going around my neighborhood. I haven't
that's
finished my
crazy.
first beer. I still have a half. I don't know what's going on with me today. I haven't
That's
had any
okay. You're in a
medication,
good
so I'm not
mood.
mixing.
Nope,
Yeah,
you're in a good mood.
yeah, I'm in a
Did you
good
eat
mood.
today?
I had my kids made me.
You have to think about it. It means you didn't eat very long,
No, I did.
a long time ago.
Yeah, I ate like around 5. So I had. That's probably why my stomach's empty. Um, I had. I sound like your phone. Oh boy. Why did I
Oh,
snort or
is
something?
Susan the one that had the problem with the phone?
Yeah.
Well, Susan, you missed it earlier because DJ flashed us
Yeah, he had
when
problem with
his
his
phone fell
too.
down, and we were laughing and laughing.
And I said, "What does he
Yeah,
have? Susan's phone?" And she just brought it up.
yeah.
That's funny.
That is funny.
Yeah.
Now what I was gonna say? I forgot what I was gonna say now. Oh well, must have been
You've
a
been
lie.
for that's okay. Just talk about something else then.
Must have been a lie. I don't know. Do you get anybody remember what I was just talking about? In my little hysterics over here, laughing my butt off.
We were talking about your walker.
Oh
We're
yeah.
talking about motor, putting a motor on it, and then you
Oh
said
yeah.
something about
I'd be out the door going around my neighborhood,
yep.
zooming.
We'd have
Yeah.
to put a horn. We got to put one
But
of them
the
squeaky
problem is,
horns on it.
I have 2 cops that live on the next street over. So
Right.
I'll just go around like, wee, and they'll pull me over. Let me
She's
see
gonna
your
be on a
license.
she's gonna be on the speedway.
Let
She's
me
gonna
see your
take lap
license.
number 1.
Yep. They'll have me do the.
Yeah.
They'll have me do the walk. Do the walk. I can't walk a straight line sober. I have a problem with my knees, and you want me to walk one when I'm buzzing?
No,
No.
they say walk a straight line. You say you first.
Yeah.
Or can you say your ABCs backwards? I said you first.
I can't. Never have. Never could. I
I
can
turn
barely say.
around. I turn around and then say the ABCs, and they're sitting there laughing. They said, "No, that's not what we meant." Oh well, you said turn around, do it
I'd feel
backwards.
that. I would feel that test if I was sober 20 years ago when I was able-bodied. So it's not
Right.
going to happen. Me walking a straight line or saying the ABCs backwards. I could never do it growing up. So, I know what I was going to tell you. So when I lived up in Massachusetts at a rooming house, my brother, my friend, and another friend and I all had rooms on the top floor,
Right.
and we wouldn't let anybody else in the rooming house come up there because it was our domain, and we kept the building clean and the kitchen clean downstairs.
Be
So
right back.
okay, hun. So we having a little party, and my friend and I shared one room so that we can make like a lounge room in one of the other rooms. And we decided we were going to mix drinks that night.
Oh Lord,
Oh boy, I've
not a
never had
good thing.
seven. Oh no! Thank goodness we cleaned the bathroom and everything. But
Right.
I'm sitting there, and I'd never get drunk to that point. I've only been drunk twice like that. One after my
When you
prom, my
mix your
senior
drinks, that
prom.
happens. Yep.
Yep, my senior prom, and then that night.
You
So I
mix
had
liquor and beer together. Sometimes that's not a good thing.
Susan.
Dinner and a show, dang, and yeah, you missed it.
So I
Well,
sat there.
I missed what she was talking about, but I heard about it.
Yeah, it was funny. So I sat there and we were drinking, and I had wine coolers, beer,
Tequila,
Southern Comfort. No, no tequila.
no
Southern
tequila.
Comfort. No, and I don't do SoCo at all. I don't like hard liquor except for tequila. I've
Right,
tried rum and gin and all that. I just didn't like it.
right.
So I had the Hawaiian lays hanging up, and I put them on,
Yeah.
and it was a bunch of us all hanging up there, and I'm going, does anybody want to lay? And I'm
Oh,
flashing out the third floor window of the rooming house,
oh, you thought you were at
totally
Mardi
blitzed.
Gras. Des was pretending she was at Mardi Gras.
I was so blitzed. That was the last time I ever got that drunk again. But I ended up staying in the bathroom and hanging out with the porcelain goddess all night long.
Oh, praying to the porcelain god. Did
Yes.
that plenty
I
of
was just
times.
thankfully I had cleaned it, so it was all set, and the guys were going downstairs and using the downstairs bathroom so I could have a clean bathroom upstairs.
You have your own bathroom then.
Yeah, it was me and my friend, because we were both females and the other two were males. So my brother and another guy. But oh my gosh, I've never had Everclear. I've never
I
been that
have.
drunk.
We made stuff called trash can punch. And it basically anything that was behind the bar and the bottle and just got all dumped in there with fruit punch and stuff. And that was bad.
My senior prom, I was so drunk I passed out behind the local bathroom. Okay.
Oh,
Yes.
geez.
Yes. My friends went
Oh,
and found
geez.
me. My friends went and found me, brought me home. The next morning, I'm hobbling because I couldn't walk. I sprained my ankle. So then I get crutches, and I have to go meet my father down near the bathrooms, the public bathrooms, because it's
Oh,
down by
Lord.
the dock where the fishing boats come in and
Right.
stuff. So I'm going down there. My dad's got a sailboat, and he's cleaning his sailboat. And
Oh, no.
all of a sudden, I hear him, Tassida, come here. And he's like really loud and boisterous. And I'm like, oh, I was so
Yeah,
hungover. Oh,
trying to hobble yourself down there.
and of course it's low tide, right? So the tide's low, and you're going down the ramp to the dock to meet to the boat, and I'm like, oh, Dad, no, I'm not getting up on that dock. I'm not getting on the boat. I'm so hungover. If I get 1 foot on that dock, I'll be heaving over the side. He's like,
You'd slip too if you were on crutches. You would slip on
Yeah.
that boat, the boat
Yeah.
deck.
yeah, but I got the two rails, so I could hold on to the two rails, and
Yeah,
then
but
my
then you
friend
drop
with
your
me.
crutches.
No, my friends with me, so they would just hand the crutches off to my dad. But I'm like, no, I am not getting on that boat. I was turning like 4 shades of green. It was too loud. I'm like, where's the sunglasses?
Jeez.
I was like, those are the 2 times I ever got that drunk. And I'm like, never, ever again. 3 drinks is 3 drinks is it. That's it. Like, if I went to a club and I had 3 drinks and a shot, then me up on the dance floor, boogieing my buns off.
You'd
But
be
no,
on
but
the
I'm just
bar. You'd be on the bar playing Coyote
no,
Ugly.
no, I wouldn't do Coyote Ugly. My dance moves were not that good. I was doing the bump trying to do the electric slide, okay? It's not okay, no. No. But it was fun. I mean, yeah. And that was like our local hangout. And so the dance floor is literally
Right.
like, I don't know, it's like 5 by 10 or something. Can you imagine
Right.
10 of us trying to do the electric slide on the smallest dance floor ever?
Yeah, you run into each other. Yep.
So you're doing the bump. Never mind the electric slide. You're just doing the bump.
Yep.
Mm. To be that wild and free and young again, huh?
That's what you say. You wish if you could go back then. No, I wish I could go back then and know what I know now. That's a different story.
I'd have my kids, but I wouldn't get married. Nope. I'll have them out of wedlock. That's okay. I'm fine with that. But I would not get married. No, that's done. One time. I haven't even divorced them yet. What am I saying? Been separated for 12 years.
It'll come sometime. It'll
No,
come
no,
sometime.
I gotta do it and fill out the forms and put it in before Thanksgiving. You don't understand. My dad and my uncle are coming into town. They're gonna gang up on me major.
You'll get it done.
Oh, God. I hope so.
Uh,
I hope so. God forbid anything should happen to my dad before this is paid off in 3 years. This is part of my inheritance, even though I paid.
Oh, that's
for-
right. You did tell me that. Right.
So, right, which I want to get rid of and move out of state. But yeah,
Get something bigger. That's something that you can do your gardening or plant your flowers outside. Give you a little more space.
I want one floor.
And make it easier for you to get away instead of going up and down the steps and stuff like that. That's hard.
Well, I have one step there, which isn't bad to come into the house, but
Right.
it's painful to step up and down with my knees. The kids
Oh, I
hang up
know.
there, so I don't go up there. If I do
Right.
go up there, I go up on my butt and come down on my butt. I don't.
Right. You sit
Yeah.
down. That's you can't. I understand that.
Yeah.
yeah.
But then I can't get off the top floor, so they have to come and get me up to get
You
me.
rescue. Then you just slide back down. You just sit down and you just slide back down like the
My
kids
neighbors
used to
can
do.
hear
Right.
me.
Then they're going to ask you, Des, what were you doing? I kept on hearing this boom, 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 boom. That was just
Yeah,
me going downstairs.
Yeah, that's me, just hanging out,
yeah.
But yeah, I do. I want a one floor, and then I want like, if I don't care if I have like a living room, just someplace to hang out, 2 chairs, whatever. But I
Right.
want like a big room for me, so I can have my computer and all my crafts, and then I want a walk-in shower because to climb in that tub is the most painful thing in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do need a ranch house. I already have it in my mind what I want, but if I
Right.
can't have that, then I want like a double wide with a handicap ramp and a big old front porch in the front and a screened porch
Right.
in the
It
back.
makes it accessible. That's
Yeah.
what
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
I don't care what kind, as long as I have big enough space for my things. And it's one floor, so at least my kids and I are all on the same floor.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Like I would like to have like my bedroom on one side, their bedrooms on the other. So if they want to go to the kitchen stuff, I'm in my own little world in my master bedroom and office.
Sure.
Yeah.
'Cause-
Yeah.
I mean, I have a double bed. I don't need like a queen or a king. There's no man in my life, so I don't have to worry about any of that stuff.
Right.
I don't need a big bed.
Nice. Mm.
Well, that coffee worked earlier for the making me
Chills.
sweat. I felt a lot better, but I'm
Yeah, you're
telling you,
probably
that's
sweating out what's going on too. That's probably why you
well.
have the
The
chills.
nurse said that the steroid, it's my body's reacting to the massive dose they give you, and then your body starts absorbing it and develops the antibodies that you're trying to fight the allergies with.
Yeah,
And it lasts for a month or so, but it's God. I was like, man, this is worse than the flu shot that I got.
yeah.
I was
I
like,
remember
Lord.
Yeah, I won't get the flu shot because the last time I got the flu shot was many, many, many moons ago. I ended up getting the flu,
Right.
and I
Well,
and
that's
I
just a
only
weekend. It's just a weekend form of the flu in it. That's supposed to. That's
well,
same thing
mine
with.
put me in a bed for a month.
Yep. That's
I
well.
was
That's
so
just like
sick
with
from
the
the flu.
COVID shots. Yeah, with the COVID shots, the first one was fine. The second one, it gave us like the chills for one night. But then the booster, I was like, oh dear mercy. Getting the
Yeah, I've had all three.
booster, I was like, oh, I would never
Yeah,
wish that. It was like 3 or 4 days before I felt good.
yeah. I had very little like. I felt like I was sick for like 2 days for each one, and I was fine.
Right.
I would take that over the
Yeah.
flu any day.
Oh
Over the
yeah.
regular flu, I would take those shots any day than that.
Oh
And I was
yeah.
Yeah.
fine with it. I didn't do the second booster, and my son
Right.
never did any of the boosters. My daughter
Right.
did get the second booster because she went to visit her friends in Texas, so she wanted to make sure she was extra protected because
Sure.
she already had the virus once. So
I think we all had the virus before they came out with a name for it. And
yeah,
all
I was
three of us
never.
had it at the same time. I was like, oh my gosh, for like 2 weeks,
Yeah,
felt
they
like
said
crap.
14 days. Yeah,
Yep.
yep. They said
Three of us,
14
one
days.
Mm.
one bathroom, three people sick, and then the power went out, and I was like,
Oh,
oh my
that's even.
gosh,
Yeah, that's horrible.
what next?
She wants to know if you got the Z pack.
Yes, I had the Z pack. That's the only thing I can take because I'm allergic to penicillin. But the Z packs usually work, and sometimes I have to get like two rounds of them. But the steroid was supposed to be for my allergies, and I've never had a reaction like this. And the doctor said if I got any worse, I had to call them back, and they would decide what they wanted to do. Because I've got the heart issues and the diabetes and the other stuff, and it just messes with any of my
Everything.
medications I'm on. So they got to be careful what they prescribe for me.
I remember the last time I got a steroid shot was a few months ago. I owe the hospital $100. I couldn't
Yeah.
walk. My thigh muscle locked up. Hey, Homer.
Hey, Homer.
My
Hang on.
my right leg locked up and I couldn't walk. I had to call my cousin to come from the other side of town to
Sure.
come pick me up, and we had to slide me into the back seat of the car of
Oh,
my car.
geez.
I could
Yeah.
not climb in. I mean,
And
my
that's after
daughter.
you got what kind of shot?
No, that was before I got my steroid shot. They had to take me
Oh,
to the
okay.
hospital. So, well, one of the outpatient emergency rooms for
Right.
the hospital, like a branch,
Mm.
and so I had to go and get a steroid. Well, they went and gave me a steroid shot, and finally I was able to walk and move my leg and stuff. But it was horrible. It was so bad. And but at the same time, I'm like so thankful I had that steroid shot because I was able to move my leg and walk. But I never cried like that unless I was like real bad pain, and I was starting to get that really ugly cry. That where's the hanky? Blow your nose. 20
Oh, yeah,
tissues
I
in the
know.
trash. Everything's coming out of every surface of your face. It's like, oh yeah,
Sure.
I don't like. No, I don't do well with that kind of pain, and I
No,
hold off.
Susan, I am allergic to penicillin. They have put me on amoxicillin before, which is like the brand that you can give like for babies and stuff. It's a mild form of penicillin. I've never had any reactions to that. Erythromycin, I can take. What is it? There's one that Keflex.
That's what I take.
They had me on Keflex. It just depends. But I've lost a lot of weight from since when I had the problem. And they said since I lost the weight, it's my body got a little bit more stronger to resistant to infections and stuff. So I don't really have problem issues. But when I've had surgeries, I couldn't take any. They had to watch what antibiotics they gave me. It was usually Keflex
Yeah, this is
because the
Keflex is the
surgery.
only thing I can take
Yes,
too.
ma'am. Right.
That's what I take. That's what I took to fight my infection, my cellulitis in my legs. When I went
Right.
to the hospital, I was in there for 11 days. They were blowing up my arms with antibiotics.
Mm.
Somebody was
Right.
trying to come up, and now they're gone. Um, and so they would change my IV out every 4 hours because the antibiotics had to be so strong to fight the infection. So now
Right.
I have to keep this on hand because the first time I feel or see a red mark on my leg, I have to catch it before it gets worse. Oh, it's Johnny. Hey, Johnny.
Good
Hey,
evening.
Johnny.
How we doing, Jackie? What's up,
Did you?
I
Are
DK?
look
you
like. Wait a
grilling?
minute.
I always like to hear about Johnny and his grilling.
That's right.
DJ,
Grilling.
you look like Christopher Reeve from Superman. What are you making us tonight?
I'll make you a wish sandwich. You know what a wish sandwich is?
2
Mm-mm.
pieces of bread, and you wish you had something to put in it.
There you go.
Hey!
No, I just been visiting with my wife, and we just sold our extra horse trailer for way more
Nice.
money than I expected.
Whoop
So,
whoop.
so I just had some of that white cake that I cooked up the other day with the vanilla frosting and
Nice.
big old glass of milk there.
Nice.
But I was just visiting with Drunken Chef. Got
Oh,
that rub
cool.
on the way, so
Yeah.
I'll be making some hamburgers here this weekend as soon as that comes in. So
Right, right.
yes, numbers. So what you cats up to tonight?
Not too
Oh,
much.
nothing.
Well, you tell them. Desiree's getting drunk off a beer.
Des
Her
has
first
drank
one.
a half a beer. A half a beer. She's tripped over her walker one time. She said, "Oops," and we're like, "Uh-oh." So no, we're gonna have to get her one of those canned coolies to cover up her bottle so she can just put her coffee or something else in it. So
No,
it's
yeah. Now, isn't it
it's
normally the
funny.
other way where you put like a soda can around a beer can?
Yeah, exactly. One of them rips. You got it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was. Well, this thing is so big, and I have like a narrow space here. So I went to turn around. I'm clinking up against this. I'm clinking up against that. I'm clinking up against that. And they're like, I'm like, oops, oh man. And then
Oh, and then she dropped the camera. Then the drop. We saw all the plugs and everything on the floor. I was like, oh god, she fell over. So
I
we
See,
thought
you're
thought
they
we
my kind
lost
of
her.
crowd. You're my
welcome.
crowd. I am so clumsy. I spill every drink. You know.
Hello, Feathered Friends Homestead.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's the worst. I'm like, I said, it's a good thing you didn't see me when I was drinking back in the day and I was flashing out the third floor window and asking anybody if they want a Hawaiian, no, I said, does anybody want a lei? And I was wearing Hawaiian leis.
there you go. Oh, yeah. I was like,
Yeah, I was mixing drinks. I'm like, I am never mixing. That's why I only usually have one beer a weekend.
oh, yeah. I'm going heavy if I have 2 beers in one setting. I am such a lightweight nowadays. You too, huh?
Yeah.
Uh,
Well, before it was like 3 beers, I was fine.
yeah.
With a shot of tequila or two, I was fine. Even just 3 beers, I was fine. But now it's like 1 beer. I'm not drunk, but I'm feeling good.
Right.
I don't
Well,
want to push the 2 and go, okay, who's gonna wheel me or push me off the floor or whatever. I can see it now. I'm gonna fall off the back of this thing, and my feet are gonna go up in the air, and you guys are gonna be like, "Oh my God, are you okay?"
that's a healthy sign, though. That's like if all, and also think about it, that makes you a cheap drunk. So I mean,
Well, I'm a cheap
that's
girlfriend. I don't wear shoes. I
that's
don't
right.
go buy expensive clothing. So
You know, you and I
I'm
might come out
very
of the same mold.
inexpensive.
Same thing. You know, I am
Yeah,
barefoot Johnny for a
that's
reason.
right.
And The other day on my shopping list, it was great value, thick and creamy mac and cheese.
I love me some mac and cheese.
Yeah.
You know. You guys ever heard that song? If I had $1 million, you know, and what you would do with it? And
Yes.
and the guy is like, he goes, I just have more mac and cheese.
Yeah, exactly. You can't go wrong with mac and cheese. You can put meat in it. You just cut up hot dogs for the kids when they were little and put everything into the mac and cheese. And
Yeah, I haven't. I stopped liking mac and cheese ever since because I don't like the way it tastes. Like it doesn't. All right, my stepmother used to make amazing mac and cheese. My first stepmother.
Homemade mac and cheese is the bomb.
Yeah. Okay, but then do you remember Howard Johnson's?
Yes. Hojo's.
I loved their mac and cheese. I could not get enough of their mac and cheese. Every time I went to the store, my freezer was full of mac and cheese.
Right.
And then I started having other mac and cheeses, and I'm like, they don't taste good.
I thought you were going to bed.
This is something about Howard Johnson spoiled it for me.
You know, I get that though.
Shaky said he likes lobster mac and cheese. Look, he ain't going to bed yet.
I don't like lobster.
Hey, Urban Bucket, thanks. And I was like, thanks for the hi. Yeah, I'll put some lobster in there. For big gatherings, I will do the homemade stuff. Now I do.
Yeah, I'm not a shellfish person, so
no
shellfish, just regular fish.
Gotcha. Yep. How about jalapenos? You ever put some jalapenos in there? I bet Jackie does.
Oh yeah, I like the pickled jalapenos. The pickled jalapenos are really good.
Yeah,
I'm hot enough. I don't need jalapenos.
That's right. Yeah, Jackie. I mean, Dez doesn't need any help there, I guess.
That's right.
Dez is hot stuff already.
That's right. That used to be one of my nicknames on one of my games.
Can't even drink a half a beer yet.
Hot stuff to you because I was always doing this.
Oh no, you got to come by and look at something real quick.
I was always hot fanning myself.
The other day I was telling Devil Dog I thought his bunkmate must be his nickname must have been Hot Stuff because he was talking about he can handle hot stuff. He likes hot stuff. And I'm like, but he wouldn't do the hot spicy challenge. I'm like, it's good. I was like, Devil Dog was hot stuff.
Hey.
Oh jeez.
He didn't have much to say about that.
I love Gary. Gary's like, I'm gonna plant some jalapenos and stuff like that, but I'm not gonna eat them.
Right.
Just throw them away.
I was like, why? Because I can. I
love jalapenos. Put jalapenos in if you make a good ground beef hamburger and you dice them jalapenos up and put them in there. Oh my goodness gracious.
Yeah.
That is so good.
It doesn't like me, so I don't.
I like me some jalapeno poppers.
With the cream cheese. I like the cream cheese with the jalapeno poppers.
Yeah. Stuff like that. So.
Yeah.
Well, I'm starting to wonder though. I feel a little bad for Des. She doesn't do shellfish. She doesn't do spicy. So let's see.
I do steak.
She doesn't like deer meat.
No. Yeah. Okay. I only like white meat on chicken and turkey.
Only white meat.
I don't like the dark meat on a turkey. I like I don't know. I guess I could eat the dark meat on chicken, but it tastes different to me.
I don't like the thighs.
It's just a matter of taste. Yeah.
You leaving me?
What's up, DJ?
You leaving?
No.
Okay. I thought you were waving like you were getting ready to say
He's
goodbye.
waving. He's trying to get your attention. He said, Des, you still hanging
saying,
with
I'll
me?
take 3. I'm going to take 2 or 3 jalapenos all at the same time.
Yeah. I actually have another app open and I was touching my screen.
Gotcha. Okay. As long as everything's cool.
Yeah. I'm not going anywhere.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I got him laughing first thing in the live. 5 minutes in, he's bursting out laughing.
Yep, laughed, and then he knocked his phone over or iPad and he flashed us, and I was like, mercy, this thing is going south quick.
Hey,
look, he's still laughing. This is much better than the last live when he was on, but it was funny. Oh yes, jalapenos and cornbread. Yes.
With some cheese in that. I put some cheddar cheese with the jalapenos and the cornbread.
Oh yes.
Or maybe even a can of cream corn in with that. Oh,
I make the cornbread. I take the muffin tin and I mix the cornbread mix, and I turn the muffin tin upside down and I make bowls out of them. Then you can put the chili and stuff inside of them, and oh my gosh, is that good?
Oh
Yeah,
man, you make me hungry, and I'm getting heartburn just thinking about it.
Yeah, we're getting hungry and heartburn.
Oh man,
Yeah.
that's the trouble with getting older. I used to not.
You're not kidding. Heartburn. I never had heartburn when I was little. I could eat anything, spicy food. Now it's just like you can't even talk about spicy food without getting heartburn.
Oh man,
it's always keep Tums nearby.
Yeah, got the Tums. I've learned to sleep up at an angle to try to get things down. I got to sleep on the left side, not the right.
Yeah.
Oh, so frustrating.
I wake up in the middle of the night with that acid reflux when you feel like you're choking.
Yeah.
That is the most uncomfortable feeling when you wake up out of dead sleep and you can't catch your breath and you're choking.
Yeah.
That is really bad.
Did you see Feathered Friends? Feathered Friends said, I put cowboy candy in my cornbread last night with cheese.
Ooh.
Cowboy candy. Isn't that horse pucky?
Oh gracious! This is a much better live this time. I've never laughed so much in my life.
Yeah.
Now I have to look this up. Cowboy candy.
Look, and DJ's still smiling. DJ is still smiling.
Yeah. This is what you would have seen last week.
Nope, you would. Nope. I wish I had seen that last week, but nope. I totally understand.
Yeah.
It's candied jalapenos. No, thank you.
Oh, I gotcha. Candied jalapenos. Okay. That'd be all right. Yeah, that'd be good. That'd be good.
I've never heard of candied jalapenos. I've heard of pickled jalapenos.
But then I just read this. Why is it called cowboy candy? Mindy has already mastered the art of canning bread and butter pickles.
Jalapenos?
With the extra jalapeno peppers, she decided to try pickling them the same way she did her cucumbers. She layered the peppers with sugar,
pickles.
spices,
Yeah, that'd be
and
good.
grape leaves and crocks.
Yeah.
The family called them cowboy candy. Okay.
Yeah, I've seen candy ginger, so I can imagine that with the candied jalapeno. It's going to have a different texture. It's going to kind of make it a little chewier, but it's going to make it sweeter. And then you throw it in that cornbread.
Right.
Oh, man. Yeah, that'd be all right. The more I think about it, I'm like, yeah, I could chew on that for a little while.
Shaky said he wonders what deep fried jalapenos would be like deep fried pickles. I like the deep fried pickle chips.
Right.
But jalapenos, I wonder how they would be deep fried. I bet you those are good.
Has got really good fried pickles.
Yeah.
I love deep fried pickles.
I never had it before. My cousin took me to Hooters and broke my Hooter virginity because I said I would never go to one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's because you're afraid they're going to ask you to put on those orange shorts there?
Oh, God, no.
Yeah.
No.
You got to get your stockings. You know,
maybe when I was 23 years old, not going to be 59.
No, somebody had
equal
an empty bag.
opportunity employer.
I have no clue the empty bag was beside the candy jar.
But yeah, no, I had because we had gone across the street to this local dive bar called Quarter Deck or Quarter Moon or something, but it had really good burgers. But when you go to take a pickle fries,
it's just an empty
it was
bag.
like really greasy and heavy in the basket. So we went over. She took me over there and said, "Come on, I'm gonna take you someplace else for lunch on a different day." And we went there, and their fried pickles are amazing at Hooters. They're so good.
Cool.
Ice cream sandwich.
Yeah.
Nice. You say,
Wait a minute. What's this ice cream sandwich? What?
Jalapenos, apple cider vinegar, sugar, and garlic powder. Ooh,
that sounds really good, doesn't it? That sounds really good. Red relish, is that the same thing as Maverick gas stations? Huh.
The red relish.
Jackie, did he say he's having an ice cream sandwich?
No, I got ice cream sandwiches in the freezer.
Where's mine?
No, I don't know if I got chocolate or.
chocolate are gone.
Yeah, he ate the chocolate
All my
ones.
chocolate.
No, you ate all your chocolate. Then he
Stay
asked
out of
me
my
where the
chocolate.
sour gummy worms were, and I said, I don't know. I woke up the next morning, there was an empty bag there, but I don't remember eating them. Look, Des, he's waving it in front of
Oh, give me.
Mm.
I went to our Walmart. We didn't. They were completely wiped out. No ice cream sandwiches. I can't even find hash browns. Like you would go into
No, you know
Walmart.
what? We have the same problem at the food line here. The hash browns, the French fries, the tater tots, everything. That's an empty shelf. And I'm like, what is going on? Is there a problem with potato processing or something?
Yeah, it's crazy.
I'm trying to remember. I was watching a channel and they were talking about 10 different foods that they heard there was going to be a shortage of because there's like certain diseases in certain areas.
And
Right.
potatoes one of them.
Monkeypox.
Oh, that monkeypox. I don't think too many of us have to worry about monkeypox.
I was like,
Yeah.
what are they coming up with next?
Well, you know how monkeypox is spread, right?
I know, but you're going to tell us.
No, I don't really want to say.
Is it X-rated?
Yes.
Okay, then
Okay,
don't
well,
say.
no, we don't need to.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
no,
like, I don't
no.
think we really have to worry about that one too much. No, there were some people they were trying to avoid
Hello,
saying
here's Drunken Chef Barbecue.
there he is.
Hey, drunken.
Hey.
I don't want
Hey,
to call him
Chef.
drunken chef. Hey, chef.
Yeah, Chef and I just had a little chat earlier. We got talking about some spices on the way to start with some hamburgers and
Yeah, I was
asking
looking
about
at that live. You were talking about this morning, or your live about the Flint, and what else did somebody send you in the mail?
Flint and Steel.
Flint,
Yeah,
that's right. That was
Yeah.
neat to watch you start that fire there in your grill. That was pretty cool.
that is fun. Every time anybody can blow grass or paper into fire, it's always kind of
Sure.
magical. I love
That's
that.
right. It was shredded bills, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was. My
Doing
wife had
awesome,
emptied the
Chef.
shredder and it just filled up. I just went to the
welcome.
recycle place,
Mm.
recycled all the paper, and she filled it up. And I'm like, oh, what am I going to do with that? Burn it.
Yeah,
If
there
anybody
you go.
forgot to hit the thumbs up, please do, and thank you, and subscribe if you have not. This is our Friday nights. It's over 20. Well, over 18 is what they give us, but I like over 21 better.
Yeah.
But when DJ's around, we have to keep it a little bit on the PG plus side, not on the R side.
Yeah.
I have no problem with that.
Yeah.
Give DJ some respect.
That's right.
Right.
You're
Well,
welcome.
DJ was getting quite wild at the beginning of it, man. I mean,
I know he
the
was.
camera fell,
Yeah.
he got flashed. I mean, oh Lord have mercy.
Yeah, it sounds like he took it up to PG-13. Is that true?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did. He flashed. We forgot to throw the money, Jackie. I mean, he flashed and everything. We forgot to throw the money.
Johnny, did you see that message from Susan? She wants to know if the red relish at Maverick gas stations is the same thing as cowboy candy.
I don't know what the red relish at Maverick. I don't know what a Maverick gas station is. We don't have that here in Nebraska. So,
I've never heard
I
of
like
Maverick.
jalapeno pepper jelly.
yes.
Jalapeno pepper jelly is that one cream cheese and crackers.
On
That
some
is
Ritz crackers or something like that.
Oh
Just
yes,
put it
sir.
down.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Yeah.
That is delicious.
Yeah, we used to make jalapeno jelly. We
Really?
grew some. Yeah, and so my
Oh,
wife.
yummy.
I'm trying to remember if she had some apple cider in there, but plenty of sugar to sweeten it all up and hold it all together. But yeah, that was.
But that nip at the end, though, that's what makes it. That is so the
Absolutely.
spice and the sweetness.
I agree. Yeah, I think contrasts are a great
Yep,
way. of
exactly.
cooking.
It's got to
Sweet and sour,
counterbalance
hot,
it. Yep.
Spicy and the cool. So that's why, like, whenever I do a backpacking video, a lot of times I'll do ramen, like a Korean ramen, and I'll have the spicy pepper in there, and then I'll put a couple slices of American cheese in it. And so that creamy spiciness comes together really, really well.
That sounds good.
Nice.
And then, of course, me being the food lover, junkie that I am, I'll take some imitation crab meat that I've dehydrated, throw that in there. That plumps it up so there's you got your meat, your protein, your
Ooh.
cheese.
I like the imitation crab meat. We'll chop that up and make put cream cheese and cheddar cheese in it and make like a spread to go on crackers too, like a dip.
Yeah, buddy.
Mm.
Yeah, oh, that's good stuff. Yeah, I could talk food all day long. How about you, DJ?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely could. Like, I don't enjoy shellfish,
Yeah.
but like I told these ladies last week, it's more because of a allergy and not
Shellfish
a
allergy.
Yeah.
yeah
Okay.
yeah.
I
It's
grew
not
up.
a
Go ahead. I want to let DJ finish, and then I'll tell you why I don't like it. But
yeah.
go ahead.
I mean, it's not a general dislike of it. I mean, if I could eat it, I would. So
Yeah.
Oh, Drunken Chef says, what do you think about peach jalapeno jam?
I think that
Oh,
sounds delicious. I've never heard of
that
it till
sounds
just
amazing.
now. That's yeah. That's a
God, they're making me hungry now, man.
Leave out the jalapeno. You know, kitty, and I'll be fine with peach jam.
So you're probably a peach cobbler chick. How about a little peach pie, peach cobbler? Okay, I was going to ask. All right, let's go through our food. All right, chicken. So you don't do dark meat,
Mm-mm.
only the white meat. Fried, okay, grilled. Okay. How about spaghetti, pasta, lasagna?
Lasagna I've made. I like it. I just don't make it as much anymore. The same with spaghetti and stuff. But I like for spaghetti I like rotini noodles,
Oh,
and
I
then I
love
like
rotini
just spaghetti.
noodles.
Yeah, me too.
That's my
And then
favorite.
and then elbow noodles, of course. Everybody likes elbow noodles.
Right.
You know. And I like egg noodles, which isn't Italian, but I still like egg noodles.
Sure. Yeah.
yeah.
So it depends on my mood, and I don't eat it like I used to because my ex-husband was like we'd have it 4 times a week if he could do it.
Oh, you
Sure.
get
He would,
tired of it then.
yeah,
Right.
I was burnt out.
We try
So
to do one pasta meal a week is about it.
we do 2 a month.
2 a month.
Yeah.
Now we discovered those no bake lasagna sheets, the ones that are straight up. If you put them in
Those are
hot
great.
water, if you put them in hot water and soften them up, and then let's say you make your cheese filling or whatever else and wrap it up,
Like the
and
manicotti, like stuffed manicotti.
but instead of just the tube where it's tons of filling, now
Right.
you get a better ratio where it's layered that way.
That's
Sure.
true.
Sure.
Oh
I
man,
mean,
Yeah.
I mean, we had, I think I don't know if I told you, our family when I first moved down here with my cousins and stuff, we would pick a country. Whoever, we'd go around. One person each week would pick a country, and then we would have to make a meal from that country. So the person that picked the country would make the main dish, and
Oh,
everybody
there
else
we
would make
are.
the side dishes. So my daughter picked Italy.
okay,
So I made a lasagna
okay,
in a roasting pan. This
right,
because there was
Yeah.
23 of us
sure.
going to be eating.
That's a
Sure.
lot
Let's
of
just say,
layers.
yeah, it was like this tall, and it was meat and ricotta and mozzarella and parmesan,
Yes.
Yeah.
and then sauce, and I'm like, oh, I need more sauce. I don't have enough sauce. I ran out of sauce. So by the time we had it, it was kind of on the dry side, and I
Right.
was like, the top was great. It was beautiful golden brown, the bubbles and the
Ooh,
whole bit.
yummy.
Yeah. And I'm like, no, it's all dry. And I spent hours making this meal. But at the same time, I'm like, okay, now I know my mistake, but I'm not making a meal for 23 people ever again like that.
Right.
Well,
Uh,
sure.
That's a
No
lot of
way.
food.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah. I mean,
yeah.
can you imagine your big turkey roasty pan and you're going over to your family's and you're
Uh-huh.
like, you know,
Can you imagine
Man.
back in the day where you had to make your pasta from scratch
oh no.
and your
Mm.
That's
sauce?
what I wanted. I want one of the pasta makers where you use the eggs and the wash and
Yeah.
the flour
I
and
don't
stuff.
have
And
Yeah.
that.
make
I
it.
don't have
Oh,
patience for that. I have
Yeah.
no patience for that. Even if I was able-bodied, I have
Yeah.
no patience for that.
I would eat
Yeah.
them before I used it to cook. I would eat them just without uncooked. Is the problem?
Yeah. We did it. we did it. I had the little pasta racks where we could hang it,
Sure.
and well, it cooks up fast, but it takes a lot of time of
And it's
kneading.
but you don't get
Sure. It
enough.
does. Yeah.
You have to
Uh,
make extra
yes,
because you think like in a box, everything's freeze dry, it's dried and everything, so it doesn't look like a lot. But then when you go to make it yourself, you're like, that's not enough for 5 people or four people.
right.
And then you're
No.
Right.
spending
Exactly.
hours and making more, and you're like, forget this. I'm just gonna put this aside, go to the store real quick, and bring back some new.
Stuffers.
Yeah.
I got to turn the camera off because my kids want to come down, but I'll still be talking to you.
All right.
All right.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay, I can come down.
every once in a while, me and my family would do a Italian feast where we would make lasagna, spaghetti, eggplant palm, chicken palm, and just eat that, which was good. Like, I mean, it's a lot of pasta, but it's good.
You're right. It's a lot of process to do that, to cook naturally and make your own stuff.
But it's when you get it though, it does add an extra touch, So
It does. It makes the dish taste fresher, and
yes,
you know what's going in it when you make it yourself.
right.
Yeah.
So I've been trying to do little things like since I work remotely, a lot of days. Let's say if I'm going to make a soup, I'll go ahead.
Me too.
I'll make a stock ahead of time.
There you go.
Beef stock or turkey stock, and after it's cooled, I'll put it in little containers, and that way the next day, if I'm soaking beans and make a bean soup or whatever it is, I've got that ready to go. When I know there's no salt in it, and it's just the purest of flavors, and it's very rewarding. Now, does it take a bit of time planning? Yeah, you bet.
Sure it does. Sure it does.
Yeah.
But most things in life, I think, if where you put that effort into it, if you think about almost anything, parties or whatever it is, there's a lot of work up front. There's a short period of time. That's the fun part.
The people consume it, right?
And then
there's the long process of cleanup. Yeah, you're right, Johnny.
Yeah. No matter what it is, Christmas, long build up to buying it, mad rush to open up the presents. Now we got to
takes under 5 minutes to open up everything, and then you got to spend the next 2 weeks trying to clean up and put everything away.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's so much of life. So I figure try to enjoy whatever you're doing. Like,
what are you talking about, Shaky?
You never got on nobody's YouTube show. When did this start?
Dez. I get on Dez's YouTube and Dez's live.
Buck has been watching Ukrainian cooking channels.
What is he going on about?
I wonder what Ukrainian food's like. First thing I'm thinking, kind of Russian potatoes and cabbage. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm back. But meantime, I finished it.
Oh, good soldier.
All right, so
no.
okay, I was gonna say. So, what else do you want to know about what I like or don't like?
All right, so
For
we've
food.
established chicken's good.
Yep.
All right, so pasta's good. Pizza.
I like pizza.
Okay. Ham.
Yes.
Okay.
But I have to watch in moderation because of the salt.
Okay. Pork chops.
I love pork chops.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pork chops and applesauce.
Yes, that's one of my favorite things.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that pork chops and
It's an applesauce.
It is. It's one of my favorite things.
All right, and then vegetables.
Okay, go for it.
Oh, well, I'm like,
I like
okay.
acorn squash.
Okay, that's good stuff. Now that's a good squash. That's a good soup.
I love acorn squash. I love sweet potatoes. I don't like spaghetti squash, and I don't like yellow squash.
Okay.
I don't like eggplant.
How about zucchini?
I love zucchini.
Okay.
I like zucchini, but I like it shredded You
Okay.
take it and you squish the juice out of it,
Yes. Yeah.
and then you fry it up with some Parmesan cheese.
Yeah.
Oh
Okay.
my God, asparagus! I
Yeah.
love it.
Oh yeah. I like some. My girls love grilled
Artichokes.
asparagus. Artichokes. How about spinach?
Spinach I like in a
Kale.
salad, but not cooked.
Okay. Oh, not
Only
even
with
Kale.
cooking.
spinach.
Okay.
Kale. I
Kale
don't
is
do
good.
kale.
Mm.
Collards.
Kill chips,
Brussels
nice.
sprouts,
Love Brussels sprouts.
Oh,
Okay.
love Brussels sprouts.
Don't like
steamed,
cauliflower.
roasted,
I'm sorry.
steamed or roasted for Brussels
Both.
sprouts.
Both.
Okay. Okay. I can do
Hey,
roasted.
Lone Star.
Hey, Lone
Welcome,
Star.
welcome.
Hey,
My
Hello,
dad used
Lone
to call
Star.
Brussels sprouts rotten little cabbages.
I love them.
I
With
love them.
butter, I love them.
yeah.
Cut up and fried in bacon grease. Mm.
Yeah. See, it makes my nose perk over up. I'm like,
Uh,
Cauliflower, I can't do it. I even tried cauliflower rice and I didn't like it.
can't do it,
You
huh?
like liver? I
No.
hate liver. I hate the smell of
I
liver.
tried chicken livers when I was younger with my first stepmother. She made
Please.
that with wild rice and it was good. But then after that, they split up, so I never had it again. I mean, I tried it one more time and it wasn't cooked the way she made it, and I never liked it again. So it's like I tried it. Like I've tried shrimp and I tried crabs and conch and lobster and everything, but it was cooked the wrong way one time,
Sure.
and that ruined it for me. That's why I don't eat shellfish anymore.
It is amazing how bad experience can ruin it for you. I
Yeah,
love bratwurst, right? And
I like bratwurst.
somebody brought home a bunch of leftover bratwurst from a barbecue, and so
Oh,
I had too
bratwurst.
much over
Yes.
food. And after a few days, I was like, okay, I couldn't eat bratwurst at all for a couple of years because it's just overpowering. I was like, no, I'm back to eating it now, but there for a time I just couldn't stomach it anymore.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and sometimes you have to take the break, and I did try the break, and it was just same with deer meat. Like I tried it twice. I gave it a chance. Two different
Yeah,
people cooked it, and I didn't like it. And same with duck. I tried it and I didn't like it. So I did try it,
sure.
but
So it's not that you're closed minded or is it something's just, and that's
yeah,
the thing. We all have different palates, you know.
yeah,
yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So
yeah.
I got a serious sweet tooth. So some of those bitter vegetables, you too, huh? Yeah.
It's
So,
horrible. It's so bad. I mean, I had the other night. I had Otter Paws from Publix, which is an ice cream.
Yeah.
So it had caramel and
Caramel.
chocolate
Yeah. You were
caramel.
telling us about it, right?
Yeah. Caramel and chocolate covered pecans with vanilla ice cream and maple walnut ice cream
Ooh,
together. And then I
yummy.
had it with chocolate syrup, M&Ms, and M's, and chocolate sprinkles.
Oh,
Oh, that sounds great.
I'd be in a
I
Everything
food coma
happiness
after
in a
that one.
bowl.
I am yeah, we love having new faces here too. This is I'm brand new to YouTube, so you can see. Well,
Yeah.
I've been around for 2 or 3 or 4 years, but brand new to lives and stuff.
Right.
So it's always nice to have new people come and hang out. I try to
That's
do
what
this every Friday.
Shaky just asked me. He said, "Since when did you start getting on YouTube and doing lives?" I said, "I get on Dez's live." He says, "But you won't get on mine."
Because of moi. Sorry, little brother. I adopted as my little brother.
Yeah. Happens. Oh well. No,
But
no, I'm digging that. I am totally surprised how much I like these lives, and I'm such a hypocrite. I gave my daughter such a hard time about all of her friends being on the internet, and guess what?
and now
My
you're on
connection.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't my TV doesn't come on anymore. The
yeah.
only time it's going to come on is when the new season of Winter Soldier comes on or Loki on Disney Plus and
Okay.
NCIS series. That's it. That's the only time my TV comes on. I'm on YouTube.
Right. That Winter Soldier, is that from Captain America? Is that
Hmm.
okay from Bucky?
Yep. And Loki also from the whole
Avenger thing.
Avenger
Gotcha.
thing. Yep.
Oh,
Is that on
where'd
Disney
DJ
Plus or
go?
something?
Where did DJ go?
Maybe his iPad died.
Yeah. Yeah.
Remember, he had to charge it up before you're live. No, Susan, I don't like sushi.
I only like
Oh, really?
California
Sushi.
rolls.
Mm. Now I was over in Okinawa and they had little sushi bars, and it was neat because they had a little conveyor belt going around. So they had a guy in the middle, and he's just constantly making sushi. And there's the
I see you, DJ.
Oh,
I
wow.
see you.
inexpensive and expensive stuff. And some of the inexpensive stuff I really like the most. They use egg salad on top, fried shrimp. I was going for that. I mean, I tried the raw stuff.
Drunken chef. Who's making who hungry now?
I know. That's what I said.
Oh man,
Yeah.
DJ's back. All right.
Have
Oh,
you
that's
ever
on
had?
his screen. I thought, seeing the right hand corner, that plant there.
Yeah,
I thought
Yep.
maybe I had something on my screen. I'm sitting
it's
there
a
trying
wall
to.
decor. Wall decor in his living room. His dad's redoing his
Yeah,
bedroom. They found
yeah.
his bedroom's the living room right now because his
Lone
Yeah,
Star says,
that,
"Where are we from? New York."
that's what you
Oh, I
said.
totally sound like I'm from New York, don't I?
New
no
York.
people think I'm from New York or New Jersey,
Yeah.
but I was born in Florida and I was raised
Lived
in
in
St.
Boston.
Thomas. Yeah, I was raised in St. Thomas, St. Croix, baptized at Fort Campbell, Kentucky, lived at Fort Benning, Georgia, lived in Annapolis, Maryland for 2 years, been down here 12 years, and lived in Massachusetts for 38 years. So I live in Boston, but I don't have the Boston accent. If you listen to a true Bostonian,
Yeah.
Boston, and park the
Boston.
car.
park the car,
Park
park
the
the
car.
car. But they say bubbler for a water fountain.
Hmm.
For
Hey, I heard one the other day. Did I get the job? Have you have you been hearing other people ask that? Did I get the job?
I haven't heard
No,
that one.
yeah, that was the one I picked up last week there. So
Yeah, the other one is rotary for roundabout.
okay.
Oh, I
Bubble.
remember that. They were
Yeah,
arguing with you about no, a rotary's a phone.
yeah. For sprinkles, for chocolate sprinkles, we call it Jimmy's.
Yep,
What is it called?
Jimmy's.
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 Jimmy.
The
Jimmy's.
sprinkles that go on the top of cupcakes
Yeah.
and stuff, ice cream.
But the
Well, Lone
chocolate one,
Star
the chocolate
surprisingly is
ones.
from Texas.
Well, see,
Let's
I'm
see.
an army brat. My dad was in the
Okay.
army. He's
Mm,
from Spain. My mom was from Germany. They met each other, conceived me on the way to New Zealand. I mean, not New
yeah.
Zealand, to Switzerland. And then they came here. And then she stayed with my grandmother. I was born at Hialeah Hospital. Went straight up to Fort Campbell, down to Fort Benning, Georgia, then to the Virgin Islands, and then Massachusetts, and then
You're you're
Annapolis,
just a
Maryland, Massachusetts, Florida.
gypsy Dez. You're
All
just
on the East Coast, all on this side. No,
well,
I am. I mean, I hitchhiked. So I hitchhiked from Connecticut to Florida. I'm an East Coast girl.
okay.
So
Sounds right. How about you, Jackie? Where about you at? Been from?
I was born and raised in Washington, D.C. I
Washington. Okay.
grew, then moved to PG County in Maryland, then St. Mary's County in Maryland, then Calvert County in Maryland, Charles County. Now I live
what?
in West Virginia.
There you go. Very East Coast.
Yeah.
Yep.
Good.
I was raised in Tennessee, and then I did the Air Force thing, and I've been parked here in Nebraska for the last 20 years or so.
Oh,
So
wow.
yeah, so I never envisioned
Nice.
myself out here. Uh, but my
Oh,
wife, she loved the Midwest. She was born in Illinois, no, Michigan, and then she spent some time in Illinois and Kansas, and she just loves the seasons and the farming and and I think it's the small town feel. So I can live with that. I got cricket bugs out here right now, so
Yeah.
I got
Mm.
the
oh,
porch
that's
with the
cool.
grill over
Okay.
there. I'm not exactly suffering. So, how about
I,
you,
what
DJ?
I
Where you
miss,
at?
what I miss about being down here is fall.
Yeah, yeah.
I miss my fall season. I miss that first snowfall where everything just turns white and it's completely still and silent and quiet and beautiful. I miss that.
Mm.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
one of
You
the things
don't really get the
Alright.
changing leaves, color of the leaves down there. No.
we don't. No, we get like maybe
No.
3 trees and that's it in my area. And he's further south than me, so I'm sure he doesn't get trees changing down there.
Right.
So
Yeah, no, I'm joining to into the culture. I have been born, well, I was born and raised right here in Florida.
Born and
So,
raised, huh? So
uh,
are you a Gator
yeah,
fan, Seminoles fan, or Hurricanes?
Jaguars, Jacksonville Jaguars.
Jacksonville Jaguars.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, Shaky
Yeah,
said,
boy.
"Boo, DJ."
Hey, Santa. I'm gonna
Now
call
my
you
question is:
Santa.
was DJ alive when they created the Jacksonville Jaguars?
DJ's 27.
Okay, so he was out of diapers, but not much out
Yeah.
of that, because I think they started them up around
Yeah.
97, something like that. Something like they were maybe not. No,
Yeah.
maybe 95, 96, something like that. Because I remember I went to Korea last time in '97, and they were in the playoffs that year, so they were only like brand
Yeah.
new. DJ, you were little.
Yeah. Like just to give you a date, I was born 94.
94.
So
Yeah.
you know,
November 30th,
yeah.
1993 was when the Jaguars were formed.
So just barely. So they were just a little bit longer than DJ. All right. So wow.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, that tells you how old I am.
Hey, I was 10 days old when JFK got assassinated.
Wow.
Now
Okay,
that tells you how old I am.
yeah, you got a little bit more history than me.
Yeah.
DJ wasn't even born when I retired from the military after 22 years of service. That's from the Numismaniac. Well, thank you for your service.
Yes,
Yes.
absolutely.
Yeah,
That's
I did 22 years in the Air Force from
You take care,
86
Lone Star.
Good night, Lone Star. Have fun at the gun show.
I'll leave that for you to say.
Where are we at? 4. All right. I actually should go to bed. I got to get up early tomorrow. I got to deal with some. I'm at the bank, so I'll
You have
be
to
talking
work,
to
right?
customers. Yeah, and so if they're calling in on a Saturday, they ain't happy.
No, I wouldn't say so.
No.
Well, I'm glad you
There'll
came
be
in,
a
Johnny.
lot of credit card and debit card issues tomorrow. Why isn't my card working? Well, you got any money?
Yeah, right?
Yeah,
Right, or
money.
why did the ATM take my credit card? Well, when you try to put it in 10 times and it doesn't spit it back out, that's why you got to come into the bank to get it back.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
I still love it. No, that wasn't me. They got a camera on that machine that it was you.
Sure.
No, that's somebody impersonator. Wasn't me.
Right.
Well, make sure you come back next Friday too. This is going to be
Absolutely.
the only time I think it won't happen is if my dad is in town. Well, no, my dad will be in town in November, but everybody's going to be doing their holiday thing that weekend. So
Sure, yeah, and we all do what we got to do.
Thanksgiving, yeah. So
yeah. Well, hey, it was brief, but it's been fun seeing you guys again.
it was great to
Thank
see
you
you
for
and have
coming,
you.
Johnny. Good seeing
Thank
you
you.
too.
My pleasure. You're my friend, so I'll see y'all on the next one.
By the way, you're
All
now a
righty.
mod.
Thank you, Johnny.
What was that?
By the way, you're now a mod.
I'm now a mod. Oh, I get the blood. I got a wrench.
You got a wrench.
You're in the Blue Wrench crew.
I got mine from you today. You get yours from me.
Oh, hey, goes around, comes around. Sounds great.
That's right.
All right. Good night, my friends. I'll catch y'all later.
Good
Good night, Johnny.
All right.
Awesome.
And then there were
people.
3.
And then there were 3. I'm glad I keep a link up there, so if anybody wants to join up, they can come and hang out with us.
Yep.
Did you ever get your hours thing straight, Des?
My hours things on what? I forgot.
On StreamYard.
Oh no! But if I could stay on. Well, see, I had an hour and 45 minutes left for today, but they won't shut me off unless they'll shut. I'll lose my hours today, and then I get new hours in 2 days. I found out, so they won't.
Oh, okay, that's what I was wondering because you said next week. That's what I was wondering when the.
Yeah, in 2 more days I get my full 20 back. But since I saved an hour and 45 minutes for today for the live, we've been on now 2 hours and 18 minutes, so we're good.
That's okay.
Yeah. Ooh, my ear all of a sudden started hurting. So, any questions from anybody?
No, I don't have any questions.
No.
He gets to see his daughter and grandkids this weekend. Whoop
That's
whoop!
cool.
Nice.
Full house of kids running around. That's gonna be fun.
That's cool.
Yeah, I did my outing today. I got my painting. I got my new turquoise.
The turquoise. I know
Yep.
that is gorgeous. I love the
Yeah,
turquoise.
it's heavy too. It's absolutely
It
heavy.
looks like it.
Yeah.
Nice.
He was there. The guy that made it was there with his wife.
Yeah.
He is from Italy.
And you got a
And
turquoise ring on too, don't you?
yeah, I got this from
Mm.
the Turquoise Network. It's a
Mm.
Philippine
okay.
silver. It's Philippine silver. So that's that one, Jackie.
Nice.
Yes, that's beautiful.
And then this is amethyst. Look at the size of this ring. Okay, you want to talk about a girl with big fingers? Look at the size.
That's not really that big.
It's a 13.
No.
Okay, that's big. I think I wear, I don't know, a 7 or a 9. I got skinny fingers.
It's a 13, but I also wear it on my. This is
You
a.
can wear it on your thumb.
11.
A lot of people wear rings on their thumbs and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. We have plenty of room. I've got room for 3 more. So with you, I'll have room for 2 more. But yeah, I've always had rings. Like I have 2 on this finger, 1 on that one. I have 3 on this one, 1 there and 1 there. This is my piece one on my thumb
Okay.
to go with my piece on my neck.
No.
Yeah, I like that one. I like that piece that, I don't know, somebody made you or had it sent to you.
No,
They found.
No, I got it at a yard sale. Hold on.
I know. That was gorgeous.
Yep. Hmm.
So I got this piece. You saw it, Jackie. So
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
The front is piece.
Right.
Actually, let me put it up. Let me put it up to big screen so you can see it better. And then the back is a dove holding.
The dove with the olive branch. Right.
Yep.
That's
Yep.
beautiful.
And then you see the brown. So the whole thing was brown, but the brown came off.
Yeah.
So I left it into the marking so it accented the peace sign.
Oh, yeah.
So that's what I got.
Nice.
I found it at a garage sale, and I just loved it. So
Right.
where's my cat? She was just zipping around here.
I must have missed it flying
You
through
did
there.
because I was in big screen, but I was in big screen. You would have seen it, but yeah, she went flying through here, and I don't know where she went. But yeah, I love and I don't know if you could see it, but look at my wall right over there. That wall right there, the little one.
Right. Yeah.
I have peace symbol, and then I have love on there, and then another sign that says peace, and then behind my door hanging, I have a peace there too.
Oh, that's
Right.
cool.
And then I have one that my daughter made in my bedroom. She did a stamp, like how you make rubber stamps.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, she did it out of like a piece of linoleum or something. Back in the day, you'd get like a carving knife, and so she
Right.
carved out a peace sign and stamped it. And so I framed it and put it on my wall.
Nice.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm totally peace. Like my sign up on the wall says, "Hippies, gypsies, and mermaids are welcome here." Everybody's welcome. Treat everybody the way you want to be treated. Everybody's welcome.
Yeah.
But that's my inner child.
Yeah.
Mermaids and fairies.
That's out in my gnome garden. I have the rocks and the flowers, and then I have it's between the little gnomes and the little pixies and stuff in it.
Yeah, you saw my gnomes under the stairs.
Yep.
Yep.
And also about my coffee station.
Like,
I'll tell him to put some cotton in his ears.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, if he can do it,
Yep.
you can do it.
Yep.
It's only once a week. uh,
I'm surprised I'm still up. Usually I take medicine at 10 o'clock and I'm sound asleep by about 11:30.
yeah. I'll zonk you out. All this laughter and everything. I'll zonk you out.
yeah.
But didn't you have like coffee or something too?
Yeah, I had
So
coffee earlier and that was
yeah,
caffeinated. It's not
yeah.
decaf like I usually drink.
Right. So guess what?
Yep.
You'll get that second
Yeah.
wing, and you'll be like, "Oh, I'm not ready for bed yet."
No, actually, when I drink coffee at night, it puts me to sleep. I
Oh,
drink coffee in the morning, it
even
wakes me up. It's
caffeinated.
weird.
Even
Yep.
caffeinated.
Yep.
Coffee
It
doesn't
puts
wake
me to
me up. I
sleep.
just like drinking it.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
but yeah. Let's see. Santa's going to be coming up shortly. He's doing something at the moment.
Cool.
Yeah. Do you see Susan? Jackie? She wrote.
Yeah, she lived in Jackie, when you lived in DC. I was born at Sibley Hospital in DC. I'm adopted, so I was adopted when I was 2 weeks old. And it was right over the DC line because my adopted father worked in Washington, DC. And it's right over the PG County line is where we used to live. So it wasn't too far from DC. But Annandale, Virginia, yeah. Our aunt lived in Fairfax, Virginia.
Cool.
Yeah, I remember. Excuse me. I remember when some of my step relatives were. One of them was having a bar mitzvah. They're Jewish. I'm Catholic. We have Protestant, Christian in our family, and Baptist. And our family tree of religion is crazy. So I went to a bar mitzvah, or was it bar mitzvah? Yeah, I went to a bar mitzvah, and I had such a blast. I have never ate such good food in my whole life. And they rented sightseeing buses, and we got to go all over the place. We went to the Smithsonian Institution. We got to see the tomb of the unknown soldier, Arlington
Nice.
Cemetery. It was just
Oh,
beautiful.
yeah.
And then we got to see like all the different monuments and stuff. We didn't go in them, but we just
I
drive.
know
That's
you
the
did.
Washington Monument.
Sure.
That's the Lincoln Memorial. But it was kind of cool. And then we drove by the White House. That's before they had the barriers and stuff up. Back in the day. So
They'll have the barriers up from now until hell freezes over.
no, not that kind of. Not that they had not the fences and stuff, but they had all around was no barriers, and then something happened and they
Right.
put barriers, and
Right.
so
Right.
yeah, so at that time we got to go literally around Pennsylvania Avenue and everywhere.
Right. Right.
But yeah, I forget what happened. I think it was it Reagan when he was in office, his one of the people that was the guy that ended up in a wheelchair. He was shot. They were
Oh,
trying to do
God.
assassination.
Right.
Brady? Not Brady. Brady?
Yeah.
No.
Brady.
Okay. Yeah. So back
That's
in
where
the
they had
day,
the Brady law. Yeah. The Brady
yeah,
law
and
came
that's
from.
when they put the barriers up at that time.
Right.
So, but yeah, I remember that was it was kind of cool to get the whole sightseeing tour,
Right.
seeing everything and without having the interruption of the barriers. So what are you looking at that's so interesting? He's on his phone.
No,
He's typing a message.
no, I was actually just looking at a message on my Facebook.
Cool.
So yeah, and I've said this before, but I do appreciate y'all. So, yeah.
Boop,
So you're gonna get off?
boop.
No, I'm not getting off
Okay,
unless.
good. Nope, I'm not leaving yet either. I'm wide
Yeah.
awake. I am wide awake. I'm just hoping that we have some questions from the crew. There's 4 people left watching. It'll be nice. Any questions? What am I getting a ding 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 for? Oop,
Yeah.
oop, oop. The skipper's here. Santa Claus is here.
Uh,
I'm not seeing anything coming in. Can you see me?
Not yet. I mean, I can hear you fine.
Oh,
no.
let me try my other device.
Okay. That was a pretty cool, like, I'm sitting there bebopping.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
There's a nice little beat there going on. And all of a sudden, with that beat, when I see the skipper and I heard that little beat, I had Gilligan's Island theme going in my head. And I know that's not what he was playing.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
That and McHale's Navy.
Oh yeah, I
Oh my
love
gosh.
McHale's Navy.
Did you see the last movie they did? Is Jackie telling you to shut up? I mean, is
No.
Shaky telling you?
No, my dog's sitting up there trying to get up on the couch, and she's like,
I heard that, but I just thought maybe it was like TV in the background.
no, that's the chug. She's when she growls, she's like,
Is she trying to tell you lift me up and bring me up on that couch?
oh no, yeah, exactly. That's the tank. That's the tank. Miss Eva. That's Miss Eva. And Miss Eva, the diva. Come on up here. Oh, she said, I better lay down.
I gotta bring this down. You gotta
He's
stop
trying to bite
working
me.
yourself, Miss Diva. She bit you?
She's trying to bury herself under. She's like getting frisky trying to play.
That's funny.
Nice.
We have 4 people watching. Anybody have any questions? Okay, I want to hear all about it. If there's anything interesting to talk about. I always like to know the scoop going on outside. What's going on? It's like you open up the curtain.
Yeah.
Unless you're in the wrong neighborhood, then you sit on the floor.
Why are all the dogs trying to get up on the couch with me now all of a sudden? Oh, you know what? I forgot to give them their 10 o'clock treats.
Oh. And it's 11:20 and you're like, Mom.
Yep. Look, now, get off the computer. Get off the computer. She'll end up turning the screen.
Hey, Gary. How are you, hon?
Yeah.
Thank you for coming. Please hit the thumbs up. Thank you. If you want to hang out, we have the link up top.
Hi, Gary.
There is a chance that he's at work right now.
Oh, that's right.
So.
I forgot he's at work. Oh, he's all dressed up. Oh.
Whoa.
Oh, he wants you.
I finally made it. By the Lord, bless, I knew I'd get here.
I love it.
I finally made it.
Uh-oh. We get to hear you twice. We're honored. What was I? I was at I was at the vintage market today, where I bought a painting and this right here, and I'm taking a video of like one of the buildings, and what do I see? Somebody did a sketch of Johnny Depp as Jack Sparrow hanging, and then
Oh,
you come
cool.
in. It was cool, and you'll
Nice.
see it. You'll see it in the video.
You,
But
you
it's
see, Johnny Depp, he was a pirate. He wasn't a privateer. I took the king's shilling.
yeah. Hold on, low light right now. Give me a minute. Okay, Gary. So yeah, I love it. I love the whole pirate thing. I lived in St. Thomas, and they would have Pirate Day. They would have Pirate Day, and they had the big ships or the double schooners, the Dutch ships that would come in because it used to be it's part of the Dutch colony at one time or
Mm-hmm.
whatever, Denmark. So they would come with their boats and come into town, and everybody would dress up in costume and everything. It was the greatest thing
Oh, that's
ever.
good fun. That's
That's
good.
a lot of fun. I
Yeah.
love it. Yeah.
Biggest thrill I had was 5 years ago when I got to visit the Mary Rose. So we went to Plymouth, England, and actually went in, and the ship is, well, 50% there, and all the gear's there. And the coolest thing that they set up the ship so that it had holograms, and you
Oh
walk
wow.
through like ghosts walking through the ship.
Oh, that's
Wow.
cool.
It was
Really
very
cool.
cool.
Nice.
What? What happened, DJ? Oh, you're saying nice. Never mind. I'm like, what
Yeah.
happened? Don't hurt yourself over there, DJ.
No, I'm just leaning against a chair behind me and trying to get myself up.
Gotcha.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Might look a little odd, but
That's all right. I just
yeah.
want to make sure you're okay. You're not going to hurt yourself
Yeah, no,
because I
like
don't want to
I
scream for your
said before.
dad.
Yeah, yeah, like I said before, I'm on my bed on the floor in the living room. So if I still have this, it won't be that dramatic.
There's a message from Gary to you.
Yeah. Okay, let's. Yeah. Okay, tell him I said hi, Gary. Yeah.
I'm going to lose my sidekick soon, everybody. Jackie's got 13 minutes. Her computer's about to kick the bucket for the night.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. I said, okay. Well, now it says I have 8 minutes left. So
Did
it's
you
like,
plug it in?
meow.
Did you plug it in? Where's the plug?
I know by the time I get the plug, it's now it says 4 minutes. It's getting ready to die.
Oh
Oh my
Yeah.
no!
Yeah.
When she pops off, Jackie's about to die here on her computer. She's got 2 minutes.
It'll be going. When Jackie says, bloop, tell everybody
Yeah.
good night now before,
Yeah.
before I just.
Jackie's
Yeah.
saying good night now when she goes bloop.
Yeah. Night,
Well, see,
Jackie.
if you're running out of time, I can always bring a live up here.
No, I'm
problem
good.
at all.
I'm fine. Unless you want to do live, but I have what was it? I had an hour and 45 minutes left of my time for the week. And I'm now at 2 hours and 37 minutes. I'm still going.
Oh,
Yeah.
They won't cut you off if you still have minutes left or time left when you get close to your 20 hours. So, yep, she's gone.
Okay. Don't see
She
you.
died.
Yeah.
At least she said goodbye to us before she poofed.
Yeah.
I was saying, if anybody had any questions or things, like Johnny was here, and he was asking me like, what's your favorite things to eat? Oops, Jackie's computer done died. She's on her phone.
favorite things to eat: deep fried swine flesh and boiled chicken embryo with a tankard of Guinness would be really good for breakfast.
Oh,
Yeah.
yum!
Mm,
Mm.
yes.
Nice.
Sound like a coyote or a wolf. It was a weird yapping sound, almost a howl. I'm on a dog yelp. I'm going outside. Please be careful, Susan.
Yep.
You never know out there. Yeah. Well, we were talking about like favorite. Well,
Well,
what I would eat and what I like for food and vegetables and that kind of stuff.
what
Genuine
was
food.
Yeah, genuine food.
Genuine food.
Yeah.
Mm.
was
By
such
breaking it
a
down by breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and
However you want to do it. I didn't even go that far. I mean, we didn't ever talk that far about it. It was just like, he's like, do you like seafood? Do you like shellfish or just fish? Do you like spaghetti? Do you like pork chop? That kind of stuff. So basically, what do you like?
yeah.
my wife likes anything I cook because she doesn't cook.
That helps.
I mean, the poor lass. The first time she ever made me Kraft dinner, she didn't know to drain the water off before adding cheese.
Oh no.
Kraft soup. But yeah, no. You know what? For a high quality meal, a sirloin steak with baked potatoes and a side of grilled mushrooms and even some corn on the cob on the side would be nice. But
Ooh. Good
Yeah.
night, Jackie. Take care. Love you, girl. I'll talk to you this
Night.
weekend. I'll talk to you
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Yeah, night, yeah.
Yeah, I love a good steak. Good steak, mashed potatoes or sweet potatoes, a
oh,
salad.
sweet potatoes are awesome.
Yeah.
hmm
Uh,
I just found
yeah.
out about acorn squash about a year ago.
Really? Have you
Yeah.
done it on the half shell, baked in the oven with butter and salt and pepper? Oh,
Yes. My son cooks for me because I can't stand at the counter anymore. So right now I'm using my walker to sit on. But he learned to cook that, and he makes that with also we throw carrots with it, and we throw sweet potato. We just throw sweet potatoes and carrots and the acorn squash, and then we have it with butter. Oh my gosh, it's so
yeah.
good.
Do you do cooking based on the weather? Because that's something I do.
No, not really, because we just cook what we like if it's
Yeah.
available.
Hot weather, it's salads and sandwiches and egg salad sandwiches or potato salad, that sort of thing.
Yeah,
Unless of course it's a weekend where I got the barbecue going and we get the steaks and stuff.
yeah,
Wintertime,
Yeah.
completely different story. We're talking stews with dumplings. We're talking lots of pasta. We're talking fish and chips. We're talking pizza. We're talking roast beef.
yeah.
It depends. Again, it depends. The colder it is, the heartier the meals tend to be.
Gotcha.
Tonight.
Good. Don't go outside and find out, Susan. I don't blame you. Yeah, I love like beef stew. I love homemade chicken soup, but my kids
Yeah.
don't. My daughter's not into it, so I can't make it because I like to make a big crock pot full.
Oh
You
yeah,
know,
that's nice.
I love my
Yes.
crock pot. But yeah. So hold on. Talk to you tomorrow. Um, but it's so hard to cook when your kid does not like what you like, and you got to make a big thing of it, and you got like you don't have a backup freezer
Mm.
to put the leftovers in because you've got a side by side. So
Oh,
you
fully understand that. Now that my children, they're all they're all my kids are middle aged
yeah,
now. But when they were little, I cooked lots. Well, I still do
right.
because that's how I got used to the portions. Hence why I've gained 80 pounds. It's like, but I do a lot of freezing.
Yeah, I love like if I could freeze myself chicken soup, real good homemade chicken soup, not with the noodles, not with rice. I just want garlic, onions, carrots, and chicken and seasoning. And I made that with 3 red pepper flakes inside with it too. And if I could have that for like every day of the week, I'd be happy. I don't know what it is. There's just
Nice.
something about a good broth soup.
Oh, chicken soup is just amazing.
Yeah.
And when you said garlic, that's important.
Garlic and onion because it's your immune
Garlic
system.
and onion. That's your
Yep.
flavor.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
too. But also your immune system, it keeps it boosted.
It does.
Yeah.
Look, I'm still here.
I'm barely here. But we do a lot of chicken in our house. A lot of chicken in our
Yeah,
house.
we've done it. As I've gotten older, we've gotten away from the red meats too quite a bit. It's a lot more poultry.
Yeah, I make I taught well, I don't make. I taught my kids, my son how to make it black beans and rice with beef.
Very good. Nice
And
meal.
it's such a good
No.
meal. And so we use the beef stew meat and the only thing we want to learn how to do, and I have an Instapot and I've used it once and I hate that thing, is how to make beans out of the dry beans. You know what I mean?
Oh
Cooked
my
beans the
goodness!
right
Baked
way.
beans and molasses in the crock pot with the pork fat.
Yeah, it's just learning. Like we were never taught. Like I was never taught how to cook. So what I cook out of is boxes and containers and
Yeah,
jars. So I would love to learn how to cook beans the proper way. You know, from the bag. Do I soak them? What do I have to do? I have an
yeah. You do
Instapot.
have
I
to.
try.
You do have to soak the beans.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
because I went for a recipe for my Instapot, and it said nothing about soaking them. So we put them in there, and we tried to cook the black beans, and we put it in for the time it said, and they were hard. They
You
were still
need
like
an
uncooked.
old cookbook.
Yeah, I have some.
You got one. They should have the old some of the 1950s recipes. Amazing if you get the right one. Yeah, it's not too hard,
Good.
but
Yeah. Go
you
ahead.
got to have good dark bread, either pumpernickel or a dark rye, something
Oh,
like that with baked beans and molasses. Oh,
I love. Yeah,
Mm.
I'm a Boston baked bean girl, so from Bush. So if I can have like that dark baked bean, yeah,
I
yeah.
used to make sandwiches out of it.
I love it. I put it on my hot dogs. I
Oh
just
yeah,
love it. Ugh. And then
yeah.
I do hamburger meat, like since I don't know how to cook beans, so I turn around and get the Bush's Boston baked beans. But I'll take hamburger and I'll cook it up, and we'll throw it in there with a little bit of ketchup and a little bit of mustard for a kick, and then we'll have like I call it a poor man stew. So we'll mix up the baked beans and the hamburger, and it's so good.
That's how I make my sloppy joes. Same sort of deal with the
Yeah.
baked beans and the hamburger, and then you throw them on the buns and you feed the kids.
Yeah, easy meals. I don't know why I have a scratch in my throat. I feel fine. I just got a scratch in the throat.
Yeah,
Let's see.
DJ's showing us his ceiling.
Well, he's in the living room because his bedroom's getting remodeled.
Oh,
If they
you
found a
can
leak
check
underneath,
out of your bedroom.
yeah. So his bed and everything's in the living room right now. They found
Mm.
a leak coming from under where the floor is, so
Oh
they
no!
have to repair that. They thought that everything was going to be easy, but they're finding different issues right now. And
Right.
his is the
Yeah.
last room. We were talking about this
Well,
earlier.
it fits now. I say I forgot to mention that we fixed the problem. We just need to paint and put flooring down
Yeah,
now.
yeah. That's the
So,
toughest part about something like that. You get it fixed, and you got to undo all the damage you had to do in order to fix it.
well, I mean, it's not even that because we wouldn't have found that problem if we didn't remove the floor to put new
Flooring.
floor
Right,
in.
But
right.
think of it this
So,
way: that would have grown mold underneath your flooring, and then that would have made you even sicker because you would have had a breathing issue
Yeah,
then.
you don't need that.
yeah, and honestly, I already have those problems, so that will amplify it more.
Sorry, I just had a message, Jackie. Her phone's about to die, so now, so she's messaged me on Facebook. Phone's about to die. My computer died. She had steroid shots done, and so she's been having a reaction to it. And she's getting another chill, so she's going to bed. I was like, okay, good night.
Alright.
So I was like, okay, good night. I hope she feels better. I feel bad for anybody that got sick, gets sick, that's gotten sick. I don't wish
Yeah.
it on anybody.
I try not to. Mm.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Tries to keep warm too.
Yeah, and you have to be careful who you're around too. Good night, Susan. You have a good
Yeah.
night. And thank you for hanging out with us.
Yeah, nice sister. Mm.
So
Yeah,
anyway,
yeah, right.
everybody's dropping like flies, but us.
Well,
They're
Yeah,
walking the plank.
uh, yeah. Right now, just to give you mental picture. Right now, I have my back against this chair, and I'm propping my right leg up on my pillow right now.
Ah,
So, yeah,
trying to get comfy, huh?
yeah.
I getcha. I getcha. You know, you don't have to hang out with me, you guys, if you don't want to. It's just us
Uh,
three, I think.
I mean, I enjoy hanging out with
Okay,
you
cool.
guys. So, I
Thank
mean,
you.
if I didn't enjoy hanging out with someone not gonna name names, I wouldn't.
You be on.
I wouldn't hang out with them. So yeah,
I gotcha, and I love it that you're hanging out. Hi, whoever came in. Let us know who you
yeah,
are and say hello. Oh, I'm hot. Okay,
yeah.
I'm the lady. I'm the damsel in distress there, Skipper. I got my fan here. I'm sitting here. You know, they sit here and they go. I got my fan going. Whew. It's weird. It's like I got my ceiling fan on. I got the AC going, and I'm hot.
Yeah, that's how I get sometimes. But with me directly under the fan, I'm not getting as hot as I would if I was in my room because my my bed is nowhere under the fan, so don't get that direct air on me.
yeah,
Yeah,
I have problems with fans because it dries out my eyes, my skin, my nose, and I'm a mouth breather, so it blows all my dog's fur into my mouth. So I wake up with fur balls,
yeah,
you know. So, but we have air conditioning, so
yeah,
as you can see, I am dressed a little warmer because
Yeah.
I'm in the bowels of my ship here, and
Yeah.
very cool down there. I say it's about oh gosh, what is it in Fahrenheit? I got to think back so many centuries. Uh, Probably 55
oh,
Fahrenheit here. You know,
Nice.
55 Fahrenheit right there, right now.
yeah. Oh yeah, I can.
Oh, I'm jealous.
It's
That
cool.
would be
It's
good.
cool.
I have to
Yeah.
sleep with comforters on. I have to pull them up over 12 inches deep. My wife, and in the winter, in the winter,
You roll open the windows.
Mrs. C thinks that just because I put on the red suit during the 2 months in the coldest part of the year, that she has to
Yeah.
leave the windows open, keep the furnace down to the point where I have to check the pipes to make sure they don't freeze
And you can see your breath.
and see your breath. And she says the Christmas lights on the trees and in the house will keep us warm.
Yeah.
No, they won't. No, they won't. It just puts a light on the fact that I'm turning red Why my cheeks get red and rosy and my nose gets red. I look great and out in my outfit.
Yeah.
But I'm frozen.
And how it's like, how's your health? You know, it's like you're gonna come down with pneumonia. Mrs. Claus, you're gonna have to deliver all the gifts.
No, she
Yeah.
won't. She absolutely. Are you kidding? She's Scrooge McClaus. Delivering the presents. She's more like she reminds me of the Griswolds with the house. That the whole house looks like a winter wonderland, like inside and out.
I never watched that movie.
Oh, it's a genuine candy cane lane with a million lights and all kinds of decorations. Gosh. Takes me 6 weeks to decorate the house. 6 weeks. 2 months to do my teardown. I still got Christmas lights in my tree because I refuse to take them down. It's just too much work.
And let's just hope they all work when you plug them back in.
And you should see the power bill. Oh, but you know what? We get during the winter months, our days are like 5 hours long.
Yeah.
So it's dark all the time. So we like to have all the lights on.
Yeah. Yeah, I would want that too. But I'd also want like a big piggy bank of savings for my light bill.
Yeah.
Oof. There's piggy bank. There's piggy bank.
I have another one there too in the shape of a parking meter.
Oh,
but she's already tapped into that.
Oh no. Hide that one.
No, these ones go into my vaults. I get a vault here, I put it in. But
okay, good.
Good gravy. Are you kidding? Whoa.
Yeah.
Next step, I'm gonna have to find myself an island and dig the bloody stuff in.
Just send me the directions. You put your safe there. I don't want it. Just put me on the other side of the island. I'm disabled. I will never make it to that side of the island.
Yeah. Put me in sand. I'm not moving anywhere.
Yeah, just put me on the other side of the island. Let me catch some fish and grill them. I'll be happy. I love fish, but not shellfish. So, yeah.
It's funny you mention your walk. I have my walker in the car, because I can only walk a short distance without it. And my biggest thing that I tell my wife, I says, you know what, you keep this up. I'm going to do what I did back in the 60s, and I'm going to hit down the West Edmonton Mall, and I'm going to streak using my walker. Because you do that, I'll never talk to you again. She says, well, okay.
Yeah, I have my wheelchair in the car, and it's got no feet, so I've been looking for another wheelchair. Because it was what I got at the garage sale, because I can't afford a new one. So I got this walker, but it doesn't have the piece that goes around the back.
Oh, and that really helps.
But I sit here anyway, and I sit on it because it helps with the behind my right leg, that muscle that's right behind your knee.
Right.
It sticks out. And I have osteoarthritis in both of my knees and lymphedema cellulitis in both of my legs. So
aren't you doing some great things with your body?
Yeah, I overworked my body, was working 4 jobs, and ended up in the hospital for 11 days, and ended up disabled from it.
So you got to tell all your friends and family that, the reason why you're suffering now is because you really knew how to play hard when you were younger.
That's right. My kids know. My kids know. I'm thankful for my 30 and my 25-year-old. They take care of me. So they know.
Yeah. I actually
welcome.
broke my back twice. And the second time around, I lost the use of my legs for 6 months. And I had a miracle happen to me in the hospital, and I got the use of my legs back. But I'm limited to the walking that I can do. So I can't bend. There's no bending at all. I'm welded. I'm welded together.
That's what I feel like. That's what I feel like sometimes with my knees. I can't stand. So that's the worst part. It's like I try to stand to go brush my teeth or to make myself some toast.
Yeah.
I can't get this into the
Oh,
bathroom.
that is a problem. Yeah.
Yeah, and when I go to stand, because of the osteoarthritis is so bad that when I try to shift, you'll hear me going, "Ow!"
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
because it's so painful to get in the right position
yeah.
again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
changing positions is my biggest thing. To try to get up, oh, it's tough.
Yeah. And I get up 3 or 4 times a night, so I have my walker right next to my bed to go to the bathroom.
Oh,
And
thank goodness I. You know what? Veteran Affairs actually built me a hospital room,
oh,
and they put in a hospital bed for me.
yeah.
So my wife inherited the bloody king size bed upstairs in the master bedroom, and I got stuck on a bloody hospital
Hospital
bed
bed.
downstairs.
Mm.
But the beauty of it is the bathroom's right there, so I get up and it's not too far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish I wish I can get my bathroom like redone, just a tub, if anything. Take the
Those
tub out
tubs are
and give.
so expensive, though.
I don't want a tub. I want a shower. I
Oh yeah.
can't. It hurts to lift my leg to climb in to take a shower,
Oh,
and
is
then I
that
feel like
right?
I'm gonna fall in. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
very
My
painful.
bathroom's got a walk-in shower and no tub.
That's what I want is a
Yeah.
walk-in shower.
Yeah. Mm.
I was looking at those tubs that open up the door, and they want $15,000 for those stupid things.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I don't like taking a bath. Maybe when I was like 19, 20, I took bath,
Oh
back
yeah,
in the
yeah, me
day.
too. Then we had the big claw bathtubs, and then you go in there and if you fell asleep, you drowned.
Yeah,
Really nice ones.
yeah. I had one of those in one of the apartments that I rented. I absolutely loved it. 2 people could
Mm.
fit in it. It was
Yeah,
great. Bubble
two
baths
people,
and
great.
wine.
Yeah. Oh, flashback. The good old
Yeah,
days.
yeah. Now it's like
Mm.
I look at that tub, I see the side of the tub, and I'm going, I can't lift my leg that high.
Isn't it awful? Your
I'm like,
mind's saying,
I'm
I
like,
used to be able to do this. Or
yeah.
putting socks on.
I
Oh
can't I
man.
can't even wear shoes, proper shoes. I have to wear sandals. Like I got the Tiva sandals,
Yeah.
and I took the strap off the back because I can't find shoes that have enough give off the top when your feet swell. So it's got the Velcro, so it's got enough Velcro. But then I look like I got clown shoes on because I got this much room in the front of my foot. It's like
Did they
so
give you one of those devices to say you put your stockings on?
I don't
And
have compression stockings.
they're very cool because you slide your socks over it and you
Yeah.
got 2 cords and you put it over your foot and you pull it and it actually pulls your socks up for
Oh,
you.
nice. I can't wear one. Socks strangle my legs.
Ah,
Because I have what they call a more rare. Hold on. Okay, will do. I have lymphedema cellulitis, but mine is more rare. The fluid goes down, but does not circulate back up.
right.
My mom
Oh
had
yeah,
lymphedema where it had a hard time going down, but it did circulate back up. So hers was operable. Mine's inoperable.
oh dear.
Yeah.
Mm.
But
So I have the worst of the two.
it looks to me like you're doing as best you can with what you got, though.
I have to because if,
Yeah.
if I don't, I'm gonna go like this in my room.
Yeah, me too.
You know,
That's why I work 2 months out of the year.
I go to the cottage 3 days a week. I like to go down to 2 days a week because
Yeah,
it's just too much. I'm exhausted. At the end of the second day, I answer phone. I'm sitting at a desk, so I'm not really doing much because all my jobs I've ever had have always been on my feet, standing.
right.
I've been a housekeeper. I've been a janitor. I've been Dunkin' Donuts girl for 8 years. I worked at Home Depot as a cashier in the garden center, and then eventually inside. So all my jobs have always been mostly on my feet,
Right.
and sitting there all day in my chair at work, and I go to get up, and it's just like it's so and it's a lot of pregnant moms that come in, and I don't need them to hear me going, "Oh, ah." I hear them when they're delivering. I don't need them to hear me in pain from my knees. So, because my cousin's a midwife, so she has a little birthing center outside away from the hospital.
Oh wow.
So I get to hear babies being born and stuff like that. And that's the best thing ever is to hear the baby's born. But they don't need to hear me grunting and growling, trying to get out of my chair so I can shuffle my butt over to the bathroom. Here comes a little old lady. Watch out! Move out of the way.
That's too.
But
That's
you do what you have to do, and you try to keep a stiff upper lip and smile and be what you can. Be as
exactly.
best as you can be.
Exactly.
So you do what you can to get through the day and to make others happy, but at the same time, try to keep yourself sane. So,
So, guys, I'm going to wander off to my own live feed here.
all
You're
right,
more
hon.
than welcome to join me if you're still up.
Okay.
And I gotta get. I'm gonna get an hour or so in because it's the only peace and quiet I'm gonna have because I'm gonna have rugrats running around the house.
I
tomorrow.
know you're gonna have your house gonna be full.
Telling you.
When do they come back? Christmas, Thanksgiving.
Actually, yeah, the whole family always converges here, and I'm trying to convince them. They're getting older. Why is the old guy always in the kitchen? Last year, I had to cook 2 turkeys.
Tell them this
I
year
said,
you
"Come
take.
on."
Tell them this year you're taking it off. If they want to do Thanksgiving at your house, they have to bring everything and make it.
And if
You're
they
taking
don't,
it off.
I'm going to Vegas.
There you go. There you go. That's even better. No cleanup afterwards.
Exactly. All right, guys. We'll see you in a bit.
All right, hon. Talk to you soon.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. So you're gonna go to visit his live too, or are you gonna go to bed?
I'm probably gonna at the bed.
Good. Get some
'Cause,
rest.
yeah, yeah. I mean, I've been up since at least 6 a.m.
Me too.
So yeah,
Me too. But yeah, you should get some rest. Stevie, are you gonna hang around or are you gonna go too? Cause I'll end the live. I've done a 3 hour and 5 minute live, and I only had an
yeah,
hour and 45 minutes to my name.
yeah. Nice.
I'm glad you hung out with me. I'm glad you had a good time. It was great to see you smiling
Yeah,
and laughing.
yeah. Hey, it was great talking to you. It always is a great time. I enjoy it. So
Good,
yeah,
good. I'm
yeah.
glad. I'm really glad. I got 2 people watching. So who's hanging out and watching? Is it just us two, or Stevie? Are you here still? Let's see. That's Steve. Yep. Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah. My hours renew in 2 days, so I'll probably do a live Tuesday or Wednesday. No, Tuesday because Glenn and April do Wednesday.
okay,
All
cool.
right, and I'm off work on Wednesday, so that's perfect.
Nice.
All right, so I will see you, Stevie, either on my live Tuesday night or April and Glenn's on Wednesday night.
Yep.
And I shall see you, I'm sure, all around YouTube because we bump into each
Yeah,
other a lot.
yeah.
All
Get
righty, get some good sleep, okay?
you take good
All
night.
right, good night. Peace. Thank you, everybody, for coming. I hope you enjoyed yourselves. I had a blast with everybody that popped in. And I hope you come to my next one. I want to do one Tuesday night and again on Friday. To all, good night. Peace.